I'm cutting dice. Look at these eyes. They're not here to please you. There was a time you could be mine. Before all that you put me through. I knew that you were trouble, but I let that you were bad. I'm living in this bubble and it makes you so mad. You can say hello, but I don't need you to like me. Don't need you to like me. Don't need you to like. You can watch me go, 'cause I don't need you to like me. Don't need you to like me. Don't need you to like. You can say hello, but I don't need you to like me. Don't need you to like me. Don't need you to like. You can watch me go, 'cause I don't need you to like me. Don't need you to like me. Don't need you to like me. You can say hello, but I don't need you to like me. Don't need you to like me. Don't need you to like. You can watch me go, 'cause I don't need you to like me. Don't need you to like me. Don't need you to like. You can say hello, but I don't need you to like me. Don't need you to like me. Don't need you to like. You can watch me go, 'cause I don't need you to like me. Don't need you to like me. Don't need you to like me.
Hello, hello. It's a Sunday. That means I do not have to be on camera. I get to hang out and just do whatever I want.
Time isn't real and is a social construct.
I mean, that is completely accurate, Ina. Time is not real. Ina, thank you for the 43 freaking months. That is a long time to be around somewhere. Thank you so much for all your support. Super nice of you. I have 4 bits left for some reason, so here is Gay Bits. Please enjoy. I certainly do appreciate those and enjoy them. Thank you very, very much. We're going to be vibing. We're going to be just chilling tonight. Those of you guys who've never been here for a Sunday stream, well, I mean, it's like a recent tradition within like the past month or so. But it's just vibing. You know, we're just doing like no face cam. I'm hanging out. Trying to have fun. Those of you who decide to stick around, thank you so much for being here. Thanks for hanging out and having fun, you know. Tito, what's up? Chameleon, hello, hi. Welcome. Hello, Brian. Me just woke up and yay, Power Wash Sim. Did you wake up from the Stone Age with that? Welcome. I hope you have fun here. Esther, not the egg.
Punch me in the boob. 5 months to heat. Party face.
I'm gonna party face. Thank you so much. I'm gonna mess up your name again. Is it Zaffy? Thank you very, very much for the 5 months with Prime. I really appreciate that a lot. That's super nice of you. That is not a short amount of time to be using your Prime. I know you guys only get one of those a month, so thank you very, very much for using that on me. That's super cool of you. Currently having my first day of college and still waiting for some updates for the classes online, so I'll just chill here while I wait. Awesome, Gravity Shen. I hope that you have a good time here. Again, we're just going to be hanging out. We're just going to be vibing tonight. We're going to be doing Power Wash and talking about whatever. Mainly, I'm just going to be chilling. So, like, no expectations tonight from anyone. It's been 1,000,000 minutes. Hey, what's up, Joy? Welcome. It's good to see you here. Lurking to work on stuff, but have a good stream. Hi and bye, chat. Jinx, good luck with all of the stuff that you're working with. Zephyra. But just call me Zaf? All right, I will do my best to remember that. It's so hard. There's so many names that I'm, like, so bad at saying, but thank you for the clarification. Just wanted to say hi. Can't stay, sadly. I worked a double today, and I need sleep. Prince of Night, get some good rest. You deserve it. Holy crap, a double. I haven't had to work a double in a long time. I'm incredibly privileged in the life that I live right now. Like, being able to do this full time has been a dream come true. So, thank you for even dropping by to say hello. Good luck to you. I hope that you get to a point where you don't have to do that to yourself as much. And, yeah. Currently vibing in a hot tub, feeling like a carrot in a stew is relaxing. Yo, Lizzie. That's awesome. That sounds great.
For my sub gift. I am thankful for being in this community for a long while, and I love each and every one of you.
I have not been in a hot tub in such a long time. That sounds super relaxing. Savvy K, hey, what's up? Welcome. Shiro, what's up? Hello, hi. SPN Halter, thank you very much for, I guess you're in the last month of the gifted sub that Johnny gifted you. Johnny gifted a lot of people a lot of subs, especially recently. Holy shit, Johnny, thank you. Don't know if you're actually in chat right now, but thank you so much. Joy, 30 months. Good lord.
I haven't even used my Prime since I haven't been able to be here.
I appreciate that you reserved it for me. It's really nice of you, Joy. Thank you very much for the 30 months. Still a silver Jolteon. In our eyes, I mean, you're someone who's been here for such a long time. We really appreciate it a lot. Thank you very, very much. Sakura Cat. Hey, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Hello. Currently sitting on the floor in the bathroom next to my toilet. Tulip emoji. Oh no, I hope that it's just because you're a floor sitter like me. Like, I'm someone who just likes to sit on the floor no matter where I am, and not because you're, like, sick or something. Johnny Parish. Oh my gosh, yeah. Johnny is a good bean. Johnny is a fantastic bean. Yeah, here's the thing. For any of you who are here tonight, Sunday streams, I don't do face cam, and it lets me just sort of vibe with, like, out the added pressure of having to, I don't know, like, react. I get to talk about whatever, and we're just going to be hanging out. Again, no expectations. I'm just going to be vibing with Power Wash Sim, which has been, like, one of my favorite games recently. It's just so relaxing, and it gives me time to, like, talk to chat when I want to. So, yeah, if you're here tonight, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for hanging out, and just hopefully enjoying spending time as a community.
Hype train pog.
Yo.
Hype striped wipe on some type of drain pipe.
What a rap. I actually didn't even realize that the hype train was going on. Thank you for the bits, though, Lizzie. That's so nice of you. Floor sitting is valid. Also, it's Sunday already, right, Firefly? I mean, I'm definitely a floor sitter. I think I told the story of, like, the first time Morgan and I went to Mark's house. Amy is also a floor sitter. Hey, Koya, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Dark Cat, hello, hi. They, like, have couches and chairs and shit in their house, and Amy was just, like, sort of sitting. I think she was sitting on, like, the staircase, like the bottom stair of, like, their stairway, and we were like standing in their, like, entryway / kitchen area, and for whatever reason we just, like, popped a squat on the floor because we were just, like, in an in-depth conversation. And so it was like Amy, Morgan, and I just sitting on the floor. Like, we're floor people. Like, floor gang for life. Ash5913, hello, hi, welcome to the stream. Teddy, hello. Yeah, I know I'm wearing my best face for the night. Bottom stair sits are so good. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's just, like, I've always been, like, drawn to sitting on the floor. Floor sitting hurts my back, but I'm definitely a stair sitter. Oh, my God. Yeah, I mean, if I, like, I sit in a chair most of the day. I sit in this computer chair most of the day. So, I don't know. It's not like I'm adverse to chairs. It's just, maybe I get my fill. Markiplier's so rich he doesn't even use his furniture. Or at least his guests don't. We did eventually move to the couch. They have this huge, nice couch. I don't know if they still have it, but we all sat there to hang out. Sup, chat? I'm doing work today, so I'll be lurking. Have a good stream. Master Owl, good luck with your work. Don't usually sit on the floor, but sitting on stairs, smile. I mean, sitting on stairs is excellent as well. I do that a lot. Ina! Oh my god, what?
The other L word.
Whoa! Ina! Oh my god! Ina, I'm used to... okay, give me a damn second here. Holy... What in the Cheesecake Factory just happened? Ina! That, we are at a 1,400% hype train because of that. You're used to what? I thought you were used to this by now. No, not that. I mean, Ina, this is a Sunday stream. Did you not get the memo about what a Sunday stream is? It is I'm not on camera. We vibe, we do whatever. We're just hanging out. We're just hanging out. We're just chilling. We're having as good of a time as we can. Dark Kid, thank you for the 11-month resub. That is almost a full year. Thank you. No camera doesn't mean no flustering. But yeah, gosh, that is such an unbelievably generous amount. I've been MIA with apartment/moving stuff. Yeah, for good reason. I mean, that's the whole thing. You should be using all of that for that stuff. There's like a whole bunch of stuff that's involved in that. These are just silly, fun, like sort of bonus streams. Really, I never used to even stream on Sundays. Thank you so much. A lot of people, it feels like a lot of people in the community right now are like in the midst of moving or like figuring out moving or whatever. Like, good luck to everyone because the flustering's somehow funnier when we can't see you. I don't know. I mean, good. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Am I normally like not flustered looking enough? I'm not like funny looking enough when I get surprised like this. So it's like now it's easier to focus on the voice. Holy shit, though. Ina, thank you for the 100. I think I just owe it to people. Again, like, this is the whole thing is, like, this is me just hanging out. So, the use of the time is probably not going to be optimal when it comes to, like, gameplay and stuff like that. Ina, that is an unbelievably generous amount. That is a unrealistic amount of money in my brain that was just spent to support the channel. I appreciate you so much for that. Like, thank you so much. For those of you guys who don't know, I know last week I promised like Girbeagly stream. Life happened. It happens sometimes. I'm sorry for the delays, but we're gonna be doing Girbeagly sometime this week. I promise that. That is like a must happen stream. This type of generosity, this is unreal to me every single time it happens. Any funds that come through like this are obviously used to pay for like rent and bills, allowing me to pay like my electricity bill, my internet bill to keep doing streaming. But like on top of it, like it all goes back into the channel in some way. You know, I buy cosplay, I buy cards for like stream supplies. I buy games. I update my software. I pay for, you know, like Adobe Premiere and stuff to like edit YouTube videos and which I haven't done for months, but you know, to like render VODs at least and stuff like that. All of that goes towards supporting all of that. Like, thank you a ton. Like, thank you so much, Ina. Thank you so much. I don't know what else to say except just like thank you so much for supporting the streams like that. Like, thank you very, very much. I appreciate you and the community very much. This is why I do the things that I do. Ina, thank you for being a part of what we do here. Like, your
Punch me in the
vibes are, like, immaculate
Hi,
every
friends,
time you're
sorry
here.
I'm in Lately Haven, then
It's really,
speaking
really
of
nice
Hog
being
Lady.
able to chill. Like, thank you. Good boy Max, never ever apologize for missing streams. I have such an irregular schedule right now. My like sleep schedule is like all whacked off. Whacked off? That's not the right phrase. Holy shit. Erase that from your memory. Whacked out. Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh no. No, my sleep schedule is not the first thing I said. My sleep schedule is whacked out. This is what flustering does to me. This is where I'm at in the night. This is what you've done. That's not what I fucking meant. Holy crap. Jesus Christ. If you
Friends are always nice to come to.
if you miss a stream, it's most likely my fault, not yours. Don't put the onus of that on you. You are the one who has like priorities and things going on. Please don't feel bad if you have to like take personal time away from the community or handle priorities in your life. I appreciate you here regardless. Good boy Max, thank you for the 14. Kieran, thank you very much for the 11 months. That is almost a full year. Streams are always nice to come to. I don't think that's the message. That's like the worst timing for that message after what I accidentally said. Savvy K, thank you for the 500 bits. Just a couple bits to continue to fluster the brain. Thank you. That's really nice of you. That's a lot. 500. Thank you very much, Savvy. Whoa, that's sus. So why does this community make everything... I almost said Minecraft. Among Us. My brain's like overheated now at this point. Oh my gosh. Mega, hey, what's up? Welcome to the stream. It was a bad time. Well, I still appreciate the resub. Thank you. Gosh. Yep, can attest worst timing. Amogus. Yeah, Amogus always comes up somehow in every stream. I don't think we've had an Amogus free stream in like ages at this point. Amogus equals Minecraft. I'm sure people have done Amogus in Minecraft, and I was gonna say Minecraft and Amogus, but I don't think that has the infrastructure for that yet. My university did a survey and offered up a Twitch gift card. So if I win, if you win, like, wait, what does a Twitch gift card? What can you buy with that? Is it just subs and bits for a streamer? Is that's not much of a gift for you if that's the case. Can you buy like Twitch merch with that? I mean, because otherwise, like, that's such a weird gift to me. Hey, you can win this gift card for $100, but you can only spend it on someone else. You can only spend it on a streamer. That's weird. I hope you can buy like merch or something like that from Twitch. That would be like really neat if you can do that. You deserve to treat yourself. Yeah, here's a gift card to give money to other people. Yeah, that's what it sounds like it is, and that's so weird to me. Should I bring back some old friends, Mayo Pillow and Pistiver, for example? I mean, you can bring them up as often as you want. I can't guarantee I'm going to read every message of it. It'd save me $100 I would spend on bits anyway. I mean, that's true. You can, like, support your favorite streamer without spending your out-of-pocket money with a gift card, I guess. But what an odd thing to be like, hey, enter this contest for this gift card that you will not be able to use on yourself. That's interesting. But still spend it on streamers for the hard work y'all are doing for us? Well, that's nice of you, Multi-Writer. I appreciate that. But also, like, if you enter a contest, I'd hope that you would get something that you can, like, treat yourself with, though. Because you deserve to treat yourself to something nice, too. Everyone deserves that. I think so. Bestie, I have no idea, but, like, kind of convenient. So, like, if my university drains my bank account with tuition and food, I'll have the card. I mean, that's fair. That's fair in that specific perspective. It's just very interesting. Yeah, I'd rather get $100 in actual money. Like, please, I got bills. Right, yeah, that's the thing. I feel like giveaways should, like, benefit the person winning, like, directly. Beyond just, like, oh, I have this thing that's, like, background funds that I can, like, backup funds that I can use for, like, someone else so I don't have to pay out of pocket, but it still goes to someone else. I don't know. That's maybe I have to do some, like, research on that, because I have seen Twitch gift cards at, like, grocery stores and, like, Walmart and stuff, but, like, I've never actually stop to think about the logistics of that. I guess it's for people who probably don't want to like enter their PayPal or credit card information like onto like Twitch and Amazon. I understand that, but it's just really interesting. Joey Jam, hey, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Hello, hey all. I can't stay long, but I wanted to stop by. All good, McManiac. It's a Sunday, totally understandable. That's the whole thing with these Sunday streams. Is like whoever shows up shows up. We're just vibing. We're just gonna be hanging out together, you know. No matter how long you can stay, it's appreciated. Brian, if you say you're my brother, I can give you 30% off at Texas Roadhouse, but that's about all I can do. Well, what do I can't go up and say, hey, I know herpes shingles, though. Then they'd go, get out of here. And then I wouldn't be able to eat their 40-ounce steaks slathered in butter or whatever Texas Roadhouse. I've never actually looked at a Texas Roadhouse menu. I have no idea what they serve at one. It's like a baked potato stuffed with a steak. Psyched for the chill vibes. I love watching you play this game. Yeah, Fables, I'm very excited to continue to play this. Sarah, welcome. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, welcome. Might be taking my board exam to become a licensed vet technician this week, and my anxiety's through the roof, so I need them good chat vibes right now. McManiac, we are wishing you luck. You're going to do great. We believe in you. You've never had Texas Roadhouse? No, because here's the thing. The Texas Roadhouse in my area is rather new. Amanda, thank you for the 14 months. That's really nice of you. Thank you for sticking around that long. The Texas Roadhouse near me is rather new, and it's in like this really prominent location, like in Rochester. So what happened was they like COVID happened.
2 months. Yo, what?
Oraglyphics, thank you very, very much for sticking around for a second month as a sub. Time does fly sometimes. Anyone who sticks around for a second month, thank you so much for enjoying your first month enough to come back as a sub. What happened was COVID happened. Sums up the last year. You're watching the stream on a projector? Did you become a substitute teacher between last stream and this one, Shira? What happened? Yeah, so COVID happened, and there's like New York shut down because like we were doing really bad with COVID. Like our cases were through the roof. Like our, just everything was bad in like the entire state. And what ended up happening was they had shut down restaurants for indoor dining. And so it was like takeout only, or eventually they started doing like outdoor dining. And Texas Roadhouse was one of those places that like set up a tent and tables and chairs in it, had basically made like an outdoor version of their indoor dining room. But because it was like in a tent, it technically counted as outdoor dining. They got around with that sort of crappy loophole, but they were still cramming people like ass to ass in their tent, which is really shitty. And so like before like any regulations were lifted for them to be able to legally do business inside, like indoor dining, they were having people do indoor dining. People were actually like going in and eating in the restaurant as well. Which was not my favorite thing because like the cases in Rochester were not great. Like I know a bunch of people who caught COVID in Rochester. Like it's not like it wasn't affecting me in some way. So I was like, yo, just from a personal stance, I don't like that they did that. That's like really shitty that they're just like, well, we got to make money, so we're just open, and you just got to be sneaky about coming in, and don't tell anybody. Shh, quiet. Don't let anyone know we're doing like indoor dining when we're not supposed to. When there's like a statewide mandate that we're not allowed to. So it was really crappy that they were doing that. To be honest, their steaks aren't that great, so you're not missing much. Well, I can't say that because I've never had them, but I believe you. But I personally, I don't mind like Longhorn Steakhouse is like a really similar. I think it's like a similar menu. I actually like enjoy the steaks at Longhorn every now and then. Gravity Shin, thank you for the gifted sub, by the way, to Professional King of Hell. That implies that there is an amateur King of Hell as well, or perhaps a professional Prince of Hell. And that's really funny to me. Thank you for the gifted sub. Professional King of Hell, if you're here, make sure that you're saying thanks to Gravity Shin. Thought this was a Power Wash sim stream? Yeah, it will be. Whenever I feel like you've been here from the beginning, you know, like we're hanging out. So shut up. This is the exact situation here in Singapore with regards to a COVID cluster at a karaoke bar. That sucks. I don't like that. Like, because that's the thing, is it's so easy for, like, oh, yeah, we're doing, like, all these, like, indoor get-togethers again. Like, everyone's vaccinated. People are being as safe as they can be or whatever. All it takes is, like, that one case to, like, spread it to their family, and then their family members go out and spread it to, like, 50 more people. Like, that sucks. I don't want that to happen. I'm really worried about that. Especially because, like, there are the weirdo, like, anti-science people out there who are like, I refuse to get the vaccine. I refuse because I'm important enough for the government to track. And it's like, no, you're important enough for the government to track through your fucking smartphone that you're tweeting this from. You know? Let's just talk about power washing. It's a game that we'll be playing in a moment. It's actually an IRL power wash stream. You just can't see the power washer because of the no cam stream. Can you imagine if that's how I got people into my streams? It's like the equivalent of clickbait, right? It's like, yeah, guys, you just have to trust me. I'm professionally sculpting ice sculptures right now with a chainsaw. But you can't see it because I'm not, it's a no face cam Sunday stream. And then I just, like, play, like, a YouTube stock clip of a chainsaw in the background. Maybe lurking while I drive home. Enjoy your drive. I hope that it's really safe. You just hear right into the mic. That'd be really funny, actually. That would be really, really funny. Chat, I actually have to... Just like what happens when you get older is your bladder begins to fail you more and more. Not that it failed me yet. Like, I'm not, like, peeing my pants as I'm talking to you. As you get older, you have to pee more and more. Crispy hands. Do not stop calling Crispy that. Stop calling Crispy that. He's my boy. Don't call Crispy hands. He's gonna die. It's killing him every time someone mentions that. I thought you were going to say, actually, I have to go. Bye, guys. Guys, I just peed myself. I have to go. The stream's over. The vibe has been lost for the Sunday stream. It's 28 minutes. Guys, I got my 100 subs. I'm gonna leave. By the way, I was gonna do this like 1,000 years ago. Let me do this super quick first before I was just gonna say my bladder is small and I have to pee here in a moment. And I was going to call for a pee break, but I actually want to read the 100 names that Ina gifted subs to. If I read your name out, make sure you're saying thank you to Ina, please. Clipping it for out-of-context purposes. Great. Please put it up in the Reddit. I like the clips of me being an absolute dipshit up on the Reddit, like, absolutely kill me. They're great. All right, these 100 people, Ina, again, thank you so much for your unbelievable generosity. Thank you very, very much for supporting this community and what I do. We got subs going to Crux58, Strawberry Zephyr, Torio O, Milkproof, Tab Ethan, All Day Beast, Mystic Misune, Frankinator Gaming, Lila Lovegood, Baskarai, Fire Newt 45, Salem 0753, Miss Flashy 696, my ex-waifu, Imperial Dawn 227, Maya Zivar, Ash Leafy, Nidion, Zippy Dip, The Lotus Maiden, Beardiation, Fallen Introvert, The Criminally Insane, Daxter, Obviously Ultramarine, Dominic HW, Lafenia, Pa 586, hey Pa, number 586, the 585 failed us. Never came back from the store with the milk. Cat Games 15, Abyss Watcher. That got dark for a second. Synth. It's Ellie Grace. Wait, oh, it's Ellie Grace. Oh my god, what the hell? seeing closed captioning try to pick up these names is painful. I had a feeling it would be struggling. Really is Lamau CC is just missing the mark. Where was I? The Evil Rye. I Smoke and Mirrors. Manimaru. Jesse P1E. Oh, Jesse Pie. I get it. Jesus Christ. Rip Marceline. N. Heike. My friend Molly got one. Foxtrot 44. If you haven't checked out Foxtrot 44's streams, please go check out and support Molly's streams. CC does their best. Unfortunately, their best is awful. As long as it's helping someone out there, you know, that's what matters. Thank you, Shiro, for shouting out Molly. Crashed captions. Oh, God. Love the Thief, Geiger Counter, Wi-Fi Toast, Linky Lankerton, Adobe Flask, Stay Crankies, Zero Fanatic, Telephone Crimes, Minority 01. Is that like a... like, what the hell? I need to know why that name was picked. Knocked Ludes, Gross Witch, Len Leno, 78. Chris Melberger got one. Happy birthday to Chris. Happy birthday weekend to Chris Melberger. And if you guys didn't see, Chris and Shan just got engaged, and I am unbelievably happy for them. I'm so happy for them. Got it. When I saw that post, I did a backflip. I was so happy. So if you guys haven't wished Chris a happy engagement and Shan a happy engagement, please make sure you're doing so for both of them. Happy Chris Mel birthday. Yo, what's up, Danny? Welcome to the stream. Seeing him and Shan got engaged made my whole day, right? Like, nothing can tear me down today because they got engaged. Yeah, please check out Chris's streams. He's gonna be streaming again this week after taking the past weekend off or whatever for his birthday. So please support the crap out of my boy. Chris is awesome. I love Chris so much. Ruben19, Lynn B90, Sunshine Smash 8, Dragnubis, Jacko Lante, Domruff, Donut Maliva, Yasmin Solartist, Ty2445, Avocado Crew, Vamps131, Uber Baldy, Drawn by Death, Nocturnal Nix, Silly Willies, Dressed in Death, Tyler Gray, Roll Dog, JC Diaz, Queen Lauren, My Soft Mochi, Abby is Live, Tudor Pearl, It's Me Z, The Xander Snatch, Sleep Deprivation Time, I like that name, Beans82, Hannah is Away, Jagger the Jagster, Gamer Funny, is it Vivi Dravis or is it Vivid Revis? So sorry. Random NB, God, I don't even want to read this name, but I have to. Clownfucker. Yeah, that's a real username. It's clown and then the word fucker without the U or the E. Sorry, just one of my backups. I know you did this, by the way. You gifted them. They might be in chat at some point because of you. Sponge Abs, Caustic Silence, Amanda Lynn XX, Allegedly Mothman, Gravity Shin, Emma Rose 501, Nervous Geek, Mama J, Sleepy Turtle Cat, Whiskey on Twitch. Hey, Whiskey got one. Very, very nice. Look, it's not my fault. I don't get to choose who gets subs. Oh, gosh. Don't feed Ina to the hounds. D-Stab, Lady Viking 2019. Jimbo Qus, and Sir Pudgington. If any of you are here, make sure that you're saying thank you. Say thank you to Ina for the gifted sub. There's so many of them. Thank you so much for your support. Like, seriously. Unbelievable amount of generosity. That's That's the type of thing that like keeps the channel going for like ever. That is a massive amount. You are in timeout, and you are not allowed to do that again. Are my stipulations here. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to, as soon as I saw the stream notification, I paddled home as fast as my little legs would take me. Lard Martini, I'm sorry to interrupt your chill bike ride. I have a sub thank you to whoever gifted, though it's not from today. I haven't been able to tune in a while. Mona, all good. Totally understandable. I'm glad that you were able to get a gifted sub. Guys, I am now going to call for a communal pee break. If you guys have not been here for one of these, it's when I have to go pee. So you are now legally, I did check with my lawyers on this. You are now legally allowed to go pee. So please go enjoy doing that. I mean, don't enjoy it. You don't have to like enjoy doing that. I mean, it's just like a regular part of life. There's no enjoyment needs to be derived. Jesus. What is tonight's commentary? This is the only time you're allowed to pee by law. True. I peed during stream. You're going to jail. I hate to tell you this, but you're going to jail. A lot of lawbreakers in chat tonight. I guess it's like a be gay, do crime type of situation, right? But I'm going to go pee. And when I get back, we will be doing some wonderful, wonderful Power Wash simulators. So, yeah. I'll see you guys here in a second. Enjoy the pee break. Yo. Hi. Kyle, thank you for the raid. Welcome. If you're new here, I'm doing a no face cam stream tonight. Hi, did you pee? Yeah, that's the whole reason I did that. Yeah. It would be really weird if I came back and I was like, guys, I changed my mind and I just decided to like hold it. That'd be so funny. Hey guys, I'm calling a pee break. And I come back and I'm like, I changed my mind. I just want to hold it the rest of the stream. That'd be so funny. Wash your hands, everyone. Yes, please wash your hands. Thank you for the bit, Generic Bones. I appreciate that. I just stood there and thought about life for a couple minutes. I just stared into the toilet bowl and like reflected on what's gone wrong in life. Bubble Cat, hey, nice to see you here. ADHD makes you forget even important things like peeing. Well, here's my thing, is it does, right, Felly? It's like you put it off and off and off. But that's why I had to call that pee break, is I had done that. And, like, I really had to go, you know? You were so fast, it was unbelievable. It wasn't that, what? I just had, like, a full conversation with Morgan afterwards. You better have washed your hands. I always wash my hands. I wash my hands so often, especially since the pandemic. But, like, I wash my hands so much. Unbelievable. Oh, Jesus. Get out of here. You don't have an existential crisis when you pee? Not this time. Not this time. I'm happy that didn't happen this time. Brian has constant raisin hands from washing them so often. No, but my hands are very dry a lot because of, like, how much I wash my hands. Because we don't use, like, moisturizing soap. We just use regular, like soft soap and stuff like that. And it's I don't know, it's made my hands very, very dry. How's your night? I missed you. Hey, what's up, Bella Trolio? Good to see you. I always say your name wrong. It's Troilo. And I always say it Trolio, like you named yourself after, like, the Rage comic memes of, like, 2008. I don't know why. I say Trolio too? Okay. Yeah, I think, well, so I have mild dyslexia. So I'm going to blame it on that. I'm assuming that's why it does it. But welcome. I've been reading it wrong this whole time. Yeah, L's and, like, I's next to each other, like, confuse the shit out of my brain sometimes. So it just happens. We're going to be doing some Power Wash Simulator. Thanks, Joy. Just looks like a fucking barcode. We're going to be playing some Power Wash Simulator here. Very excited because this game is, like, super chill. It's super, super calming. If you are experiencing any sort of, like, anxiety, if you are needing to watch some progress be made in a game that doesn't really have, like, a time limit or any sort of, like, resource management, like, minus, like, if I try the challenge mode, it has all those things for those of you who need a challenge. We're not doing that on this stream. We're just going to be vibing. We're just going to be chilling out, playing Power Wash Simulator. So if you missed the communal pee break, if you did not take advantage of the communal pee break, this game is going to be really fucking bad for you. This whole game is just running water. It's going to be terrible. And you're now legally not allowed to go to the bathroom until I call another pee break. So, yeah. I'm currently pet sitting my neighbor's 3 dogs, and they are all laying on top of me right now. That is adorable. I love that. By the way, guys, while I'm playing, let's do some good news. If you guys have good news, big or small, as long as it's something you can comfortably share with the rest of the community, please feel free to do so. I will read as much of it as I can. In the meantime, chat, make sure that you're lifting each other up, validating each other's good news, being proud of each other. You all deserve to, be validated for your good news. My birthday is this week. Yo, Kyle, that is excellent good news. Happy early birthday. I hope that we're able to wish you a happy birthday as a community. Good news, I'm pre-qualified for a mortgage. Nice. That is actually fantastic. That's a huge thing. That's like a big adult thing. Congrats to you. That is gigantic. You can fight the law, or you can pee on the law. What? Anna, why? I'm really sad that I intruded on that conversation between you and Sarah. I don't like that. I know that feeling. My hands are so dry from washing them so much, and I have to apply lotion on them regularly. I usually hate the feeling of lotion, but it's coffee scented, so it's tolerable. Evie, that sounds actually amazing. I want coffee scented lotion now. That sounds great. Bad news, I didn't get to pee. Oh no. It's terrible news. It's absolutely terrible news. Good news, met my older sisters over the weekend over a small meal. That sounds so fun, Interactive. Good news, I'm on the path to getting top surgery. Hey, Torio, we love that. Any sort of updates when it comes to people like transitioning, any sort of updates when it comes to people being able to like come out in a safe way, being accepted by those in your life, being accepted by this community. Anyone who has a journey that they have taken a big step on that is part of the LGBTQ plus community, we will always celebrate that. So Torio, huge congrats to you. That is such a huge thing. That is so, so cool. Good news. I'm getting my first mechanical keyboard on Wednesday. Super excited about it. Zeph, that is so cool. I remember when I finally switched over to mechanical, I did not look back afterwards. I've only used mechanical since. That's awesome. Good news, I'm getting my second vaccine dose tomorrow. Nice, Yamanaka. Congrats to you. It's going to feel great. I mean, the side effects won't feel great, but that's got to feel great, like peace of mind-wise. Hi, everyone. Where's Brian? I'm here. Hello, Cottage Elf. Good to see you here. It is dark red, too, going to be cool. Wait, dark red? What's dark red? Now I got to go back up and read whatever the dark red thing is. I finally ordered a rollator today. It has been excruciating trying to get a mobility aid, but it's been actually purchased. Yeah, sure. So you were talking to us about that, right? You were giving us updates about that. I'm so happy to hear that actually, like, there's follow through on that. Because I know how much you've been wanting one of those. That is so awesome. I'm so happy for you. In transitioning news, I'm trying to look up ways to pad a bra cheaply / quickly / effectively / comfortably and how to wear makeup. I'm hoping to have done so by my birthday. Hey, you got time. That is awesome. I got a couple tips. Just buy a pre-padded bra. That's what I do. I have like a super padded bra that just came like that. You can find them in most like major retailers. I bought mine at, I think, Target for very affordable. And then makeup, there's so many amazing tutorials by people who dress, people who are trans. So many awesome makeup tutorials out there that are very, very step-by-step, easy to follow along. A lot more material available now than like years ago when I remember like first looking. Good news, getting better at nervous picking at things and being more accepting of my body and... 1 second here. I like the good news. I'm not timing you out for any bad reason here. Ashiok. We have a rule here. First of all, happy birthday coming up here. And excellent good news. Congrats to you on all of that good news. I know how it is to like pick at stuff. But yeah, the age thing is pretty important here. I know that's not like a Twitch-wide rule for people. So you probably weren't aware of it. But here... just because we're a cozy, nice community, we're all positive and uplifting to each other, does not mean that people lurking the stream or hanging out here are necessarily people you know. Doesn't mean that there aren't like weirdos lurking who can use your personal information against you, especially if you're someone who's a minor. So if you're a minor, please do not share your age. That goes for everyone here. But otherwise, excellent good news. Really, really good news. Lard Martini, I see a happy birthday for you. Is it your birthday? Wait, give me 1 second. Let me scroll up and find. I'm having a birthday party at the movie theater my sister works at. We're watching Muppets from Space. I love that movie, first of all. Second of all, that's awesome. Have fun. Happy birthday to you. Good news, last Thursday marked my 1 month working at my job. SPN Halter, hey! Congrats to you. That is a big milestone. That is really, really great. Good news today, I got the motivation to get out of bed and actually organize a bit of my life. Hopefully tomorrow I will get to do some things and catch up with school. It ain't much, but it definitely makes me feel better. Dizzy, the whole reason I say big or small is that if you're someone who has news that, you know, is something that made you feel better, it's something that makes you happy in some kind of way, there's no need to diminish that. That is something that we're proud of you for. Every step in the right direction is still a step. That's really great. That is excellent to hear. I'm proud of you for taking those steps to taking care of yourself. That's takes a lot more willpower than a lot of us even realize sometimes. Good news, I've got a layout plan made for calf gay. Nice. Good news, I got some fun stationery to get ready for school to start again. Hell yeah, Fables. Very, very cool. All right, chat. I'm going to start cleaning this golf cart because I was really excited when we unlocked this last stream. Continue to share good news if you'd like to. Otherwise, we're just vibing tonight. We're just hanging out. Again, no expectations. It's a Sunday, no face cam stream. Zero pressure to me, to you, to everyone. We're just going to be hanging out. Good news, Power Wash Simulator. Yeah, hell yeah. Let's go. Very excited. Mayor Jeff Jefferson 13th. Awesome. What a name. Good news, my partner's sister cut my hair, and it makes me feel so much more masculine and in my skin. I feel more me with it. Right? That's wonderful to hear that that was a validating experience for you. Good news, my chorus gets to meet inside again for the first time in 16 months. Hell yeah, that's awesome. I hope that things are going well enough so you're able to do that. Like, I really want people to not have to keep missing, like, opportunities and stuff like that. I hope that things are better and you're able to do that and you guys have a blast. Because, yeah, especially when it comes to, like, musical stuff, like practicing, rehearsing, not in person is so fucking hard. Good news, I got to be productive outside of doing schoolwork. Nice. That's very awesome, Igni. It's very, very nice, like, when you get, like, a moment away from, like, your job or schoolwork or whatever to, like, be productive in another way. Time to go back into the world of Muckingham and Power Wash. Exactly, Mega. I'm so excited. Very, very excited. Anyway, Mayor Jeff Jefferson the 13th says, I need you to clean my sorry golf cart. You might have heard about my poor cat Ulysses going missing. We're all frantic with worry, what with the ceremony just around the corner. I swear I saw him on the golf course, frolicking on the lily pads and lake by the 13th, par 3, but I always get a birdie. By the time I realized it was just a boisterous carp, it was too late. I slammed on the brakes and went tumbling down the slope head over tail. Don't worry. Docs have given me the all clear. Said they'd never seen anyone recover from such a minor incident in so little time. But the cart needs a hose down. Sure. This guy is somewhat of an exaggerator. Hey, mods, thank you for sharing the Discord. Please check out the Discord if you guys like the vibes here. You will meet a lot of wonderful, amazing people. There's, like, Discord community nights where movies are watched or games are played. You can set up, like, an Among Us lobby with friends. And we also have a subreddit. If you want to come up with any memes, dumb screenshots of me, clips of me doing stupid shit, fan art, feel free to toss any of that over on the Reddit. We'd love to see it. Sarah, take care. Get some good rest. Thank you for stopping by. Got me some strawberries as a snack. Really trying to be healthy. Yo, strawberries are so good. I love strawberries. They're some of my favorites. Whoa, what's that noise? Hello? Did the game become a horror game since the last time I played it? Huh? Hey, Katie, what's up? Welcome to the stream. That was a weird noise. Was that in the game or was that in real life? Am I going nuts? I feel like I'm going insane. Power Wash Gnome? He's dead now. Say it again. See what happens. Desperately fighting the urge to make rhubarb upside down cake. That sounds amazing, actually. I love the idea of that. Sounds great. Andy Bumblebee, thank you for the raid. Welcome. Thank you very, very much for the raid. We are doing more Power Wash Sim. Just chilling. No face cam tonight, but the vibes are here. Charge forces? Oh my gosh. Are we in danger? Is that what's happening? That's the implication I get. How can a golf cart get this dirty? Well, he did say that he drove it into a pond. So, I feel like that had a little bit of something to do with it. You ride it dirty. Small cap. Why are you small capping at that? How dare you? This golf cart looks like it sat at the bottom of the pond for 10 years. Yeah, I feel like the guy who's driving it, the mayor, is definitely a special case. You know, he's kind of one of those what do you call them? Idiots. I think that's maybe part of this. Where's the? Oh, it's at the top. There we go. This stupid man. Still think the Fire Nation is behind this, but I'll believe that. Well, I talked about this before, right? This is definitely a neighborhood where, like, the HOA, like the homeowners association, really is like
Holy
big
moly,
Fire Nation
has it really
energy.
been 13 months? Also, happy to support this channel in any way I can.
They
Hope
do
you
not
and
like
Chad
that.
have a good stream.
I'm wasting so much water and making so much noise day after day. It's disturbing their children who need to study and the peace that they have in suburbia. It all needs to be quieter. That's like big Fire Nation energy. Is like, I'm going to make the rules and everyone else has to listen to them. So, like, if we're going to go back to that, you know, Avatar The Last Airbender AU, the HOA is definitely like the Fire Nation, for sure. 100%. Everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Then Brian attacked them with his pressure washer. Yeah, I'm a waterbender. Andy Bumblebee, thank you for the 13 months. I cannot believe that it's been over a year. It's really, really appreciated. Thank you so much. I hope you're having a lovely weekend. End to your weekend so far. God, all the bing. So nice in this game. It sounds so good. Oh my God, this is gonna be a quick one, and then we're gonna do like one of the like huge houses. I might try to get the like spooky house out of the way because like I don't know if there's actually gonna be anything spooky in it, but like the way that they insinuated, like described the house, like there was like the insinuation it was gonna be spooky,
I
and I'm
have a
worried about
question.
that.
How can this golf cart drive without pedals?
That's a great question. Through the power of imagination. It's one of Ms. Frizzle's golf carts. Use your imagination, and anything can happen. Thank you for the 100 bits, by the way, Mega. Brian and his power washer could single-handedly defeat the Fire Nation. True. I have been training for this my entire life. I am the Avatar. It's a power washing game. How spooky can this game get? I'm afraid of everything. You know this. You've been here long enough to know. I was playing Minecraft last night while Morgan was streaming, and I got jump scared by a zombie again, and it took every fiber in my being to not yell during Morgan's stream. And then afterwards, I was still playing, and we were like just talking in the office here, and it happened again, and I yelled. I like yelled. So I'm afraid of everything. Those are block-shaped zombies. Does Power Washer Simulator is horror game? Well, I'm nervous that they like added an Easter egg with like actual like scary things. Minecraft is a horror game. I got jump scared by a creeper today because it just walked up to my door and sat there. God, I hate that. I have this one Enderman who will not leave my home alone. I was on the Neat Dude server, the SMP, last night, and just vibing, building up crap. And he just will not fucking leave my area. It's rude. Not to spoil, but I doubt you'll be afraid of things in the game. I hope not. But here's the thing. I've surprised chat before. I've definitely surprised you guys before with, like, what scares me. Spoiler for those of you who haven't been here for a while. It's a lot. A lot scares me. It's part of why we have Dead by Daylight as like a goal, like a sub goal. Because I'm not going to just play that because I want to. Like, I want to get better at the game, but I'm not going to voluntarily play it. Where is she? Rachel! All right, sorry. I had to do that. pet Enderman? No, it was being a butthead. I'm a scaredy cat. I don't even know how I played Resident Evil 7 by myself when it came out. Yeah, that game's kind of spooky, dude. You're a brave man, Brian. I have faith. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, God, not Batman again? Listen, I have like 4 jokes in here. Everything else is bonus. You're going to hear that like forever. My thing about horror and being scared is I like it, but then paranoia goes burr, and then I can't sleep without the lights on for 3 days. Mine's more of like an in the moment thing. Like I don't once I'm done like playing a horror game, like that normally doesn't sit with me. But that did take a while. I remember when I was a teen, I rented Silent Hill 1 on PlayStation 1, and within like 30 minutes of playing the game, I had to turn on every light in my house and turn the volume on the game way down. Because I started off doing like I played like Resident Evil games before. This is going to be easy. Knowing nothing about Silent Hill because it was like brand new at the time. And so I turned off all the lights in my house. I cranked up the volume on the TV. I was like buckled in, had like my snacks and drink. I was so ready to play this game. And then like Silent Hill did its Silent Hill thing. And I had to turn on every light in the house again. Turn down the volume like to like 3. It was such a scary game, and then it stuck with me. Like I like was like nervous. I remember like I went downstairs after I was done playing it for a little bit, and I turned on Cartoon Network to just watch cartoons, like in my living room, and I was like jumping at every like noise in my house until like my parents got back home. Silent Hill is a V spooky game, big psychological horror. Yeah, I love psychological horror games for that reason. They are get in your brain. They stick with you for a little bit. So, yeah. I live for horror games and movies and jump scares and all that stuff. See, jump scares don't bother. Like, jump scares bug me, but they don't, like, worry me. Jump scares are annoying to me because it's a jolt of adrenaline. It doesn't even have to be something scary. It's just a loud noise. Of course, it surprises people. Horror movies are fine. Horror shows are fine. Horror books are fine. Horror games where I have to control the action and progress what's happening. Chat regularly. Like, when I was playing, like, Layers of Fear, chat regularly was like, you're stalling. You're stalling. Like, because I was. Bro, if Courage the Cowardly Dog was on after you played Silent Hill, I could only imagine how unnerved you would have felt. No, I think it was like, I don't know. It's probably like Powerpuff Girls or something. Something I really liked. Wait a second, I missed part of the story, and then Brian was a kid waiting for his parents. I thought this was a recent story. No. Not when the original Silent Hill came out. I don't watch horror movies, but my tolerance for scary has improved so much from watching live streams. Yeah, I feel like Let's Plays and live streams have helped me out a lot in that regard. Brian is still a child. I forget Brian is old. I'm way old. I'm like as old as some people's like parents in this community, which is like wild. Looking at the golf cart now, it's almost like the whole thing never happened. You're a genius, Dirt Finder. Much obliged. You're welcome, Mayor Jeff Jefferson the 13th. Ah, Creamy George. Fucking Creamy George. Oh, my God. I think it was this one that's a spooky one. On Acacia Avenue. Clean the detached house. It's a big one regardless. So let's jump in and do this one. Brian is 82. Wow. I hate scary movies, but I always try to laugh it off. Yeah, scary movies just, like, don't stick with me. I like when a scary movie, like, impresses me in some way, because then, like, I walk away and I'm like, that was a good use of my time. I really like that movie. But scary movies normally don't, like, stick with me or anything like that. Gotta head out and go pack for a trip. Have a nice time vibing, Brian, and chat. Yo, Cammy, take care. Thank you very, very much. Good luck with packing. I hope your trip goes great. That's why I like it here. Is someone almost as old as me. 82? I'm such an overthinker. I can't do scary. Hey, I mean, everyone's got their own tolerance for things out there. So if you are someone who's like afraid of scary movies or whatever, scary games, no shame in that. You know, we're all different. We're all built different. I'm 84. Thank you very much. I was close. Well, you did say almost as old as you. That's why I said 82. I'm a big fan of the like cheesy Halloween decorations, but anything beyond plastic spiders is a no-go. Well, I'm so sorry to literally everyone here who is going to have to see Dead by Daylight content in like 180 subs. Again, not a race to that number. We'll get there eventually. We're working our way up to it. I'm a lyric while I work on some art stuff now. All right, enjoy the art stuff. Brian mentions Powerpuff Girls very briefly. My brain. Blossom, she is the fearless commander and the leader. Isn't that the original? Maybe I misremembered that one. I thought it was like Blossom, commander and the leader. Buttercup, she is the toughest fighter. Powerpuff, save the day. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, Bubbles is the joy and the laughter. That's right. I've honestly been reading all of the lore for DVD because I genuinely find the world interesting. Yeah, they've built up for a game that was originally just sort of like this is the generic environment and this is what explains all these monsters and people being together. Especially once they started having to introduce licensed, established franchises into the game. I think it really, they've done a great job of writing like background lore. Honestly, DVD doesn't bother me because it's not realistic looking gore. Got it. Yeah, see, the gore doesn't bother me in that game either. It's just being chased. Chase scenes in anything. It can be like the fucking Sega Genesis Sonic water level where the water is rising. That shit gives me like heart palpitations. It's like, I don't know. it's just like that inherent instinct to be like afraid of something coming after you. All right, we got Aura Smith and Jenny Pebbles. Cards on the table. We live at the old house of Esther Death. Yeah, Esther Death. The eccentric actress who played the Wicked Witch in that classic movie and vanished mysteriously in the national park. We know all the rumors surrounding the place, but we also know we've picked up an absolute bargain. We don't mind if the furniture moves around a little. That's just next level feng shui. But the grubby exterior is really getting to us, and all the other power washers in town are too scared to set foot in our yard. If you could help us out, we'd be eternally grateful. Eternally grateful? Oh my god, they're ghosts. See, this already sounds scary. This already sounds terrifying. I don't like that. How does the HOA let this house get so dirty? That looks unlivable. This is a safety hazard. Well, you're going to have to talk to the Fire Nation for that. The National Park disappearance rabbit hole is too real here. Oh, man. National Park disappearances, like, across the country are some of the spookiest, like, real-life mystery things you can read about. Like, they're not the best. They're too spooked by the house. Yeah, I'm actually nervous. Like, I shouldn't be. I know I shouldn't be. So I don't have to go inside, right? Okay, I don't have to go inside. If I clean this window, though, and there's a fucking skeleton looking at me, I'm gonna poop. You might notice the odd, super weird, creepy sign on the outside of the house. It's nothing to worry about, smile. Huh? Sign? I'm spraying my own van. This is my water. What sign? What are you talking about? Huh? According to Jenny's research, they're written in Enochian, the ancient language of the angels. Oh my god, someone's a supernatural fan. Sign is the blue stuff on the garage? Oh! Yeah, it's a supernatural thing. Get out of here, angels. It's a sigil. Send you back from whence you came. Will this one do the job? No, it won't, actually. Wow. Well. That's okay. We got this bad boy. There it is. It's off. We've unleashed something horrible. Perhaps. That'd really suck if that, like, made things harder all of a sudden. Imagine a game where you play as the homeowners association and you have to deal with ghost houses and whatnot. Actually, that'd be kind of cool. I don't want to stand this close to this window while I'm doing it. I'm genuinely a little bit nervous right now. This is what happens, is I overthink things. This is why horror games always get me, is I overthink things. I expect the worst. I'm so impressed, honestly, the two biggest points of apprehension, and you tackle them first. I'm getting it out of the way. I'm getting this out of the way. And then if I shit my pants now... Well, actually, no. Never mind. The logic on that doesn't work. I was like, if I shit my pants now, and then I was like, well, then I'm going to have to sit in it the rest of the stream. I should have saved this for last. And then... Ah! I'm such a weenie. I'm such a weenie. J Rose, hello. I think shitting your pants on stream is against TOS, but I guess since there's no face cam, it's fine. Yeah, there's no way for them to prove that. I could have already done it for, you know, all everyone knows. I could have started the stream this way. Not this way. That implies I did it. Sat in the shit the rest of the day. Oh, fucking A. All right. So this is going to be amazing because it's a house. And I love cleaning huge like things like this. This is great. This is wonderful. All right, that thing's done. Let's get the door. The door knob separate from the door. No, it's part of it. Weird. Toxic streamer sits in own shit. Literally toxic at this point. Why do you think you went to the bathroom earlier? Thanks, Morgan. Morgan's sitting in the office with me. I don't know why she does this. She's giving me a view. She's giving me a viewer for my CCV. I'd love to keep watching, but I'm pooped after my 9-mile bike ride. Good night, everyone. Maybe not the best choice of words and timing after we just talked about shitting ourselves, but it happens. You were probably too exhausted to think that far ahead. Take care, Lord Martini. Thank you for hanging with us. No, it's perfect. I don't like creepily watching over your shoulder. It's a no face cam stream, though. You can if you want. Want to watch it go down in real time, baby? Then you can read the chat, too, because they always have interesting, intelligent things to add to every conversation. Morgan, can you very gently tickle the back of his head and see if he jumps sky high? She doesn't need to do that. Actually, what happened the other day was the worst. I was in the bathroom, and I was blow-drying my hair, and I was rapping. I was freestyle rapping at the same time. I had a pretty good groove going on. I was rapping about how not to accidentally swallow bugs. And I was so distracted by my own genius that I did not notice that Morgan had walked up to the doorway because I couldn't hear her, the doorway of the bathroom, and I looked over to the left, and she was just standing there in the doorway. And I don't think I've, like, ever screamed that loudly. Well, I haven't screamed that loudly in, like, a really long time. But I jumped, like, a mile high. It was pretty terrible. If you don't want to eat bugs, shut your mouth, shut your mouth, shut your mouth. Yeah, that was only part of the hook. Come on. That's not even the best rhymes in that.
I don't remember the rest.
You don't remember the rest? Well, you should. This is going to take a long time. This place looks nasty, dude. This fence doesn't need to be cleaned. We're at 1%. Oh, more Nokian. Get out of here, Castiel. Last night I walked in the kitchen. Apparently I scared my aunt because I'm quiet. I've done that to people before too, though. Like I'm not like the world's loudest walker. So I've definitely like accidentally snuck up on people several times in my life. Be quiet, 2014 Tumblr will find you. True. Look at my amazing balance, by the way. Standing on this small portion of fence to get the chimney. Ooh. Oh my god, that's so satisfying. Look at the brick of this chimney. It's so nice, honestly. Wait, why is it, like, barely done? Do I have to, like, do the inside of this chimney, too? That'd be insane. Super Hulakians? Oh, man. They were a special, special group on Tumblr, for sure. I think they've settled down, I'm assuming, because I don't hear about them nearly as much, but I'm also never on Tumblr, so I don't know. Real Marab, yo, what's up? Can't stay for long, but happy to be here. It's nice to have you here. We're happy to have you here. Does your character even have feet? That's kind of gross that you'd make me want to do that. You're not even a tier 3 sub, and you asked for me to see that for you? It's kind of messed up. It's another one. No free feet pics here. Super Hulak is now part of Tumblr history. It really is. Show feet. There's a person on Twitter whose name is like Show Feet Guy 2 Electric Boogaloo, who just randomly shows up like in my replies every now and then, and I just have to wonder if just having that as a username is a successful marketing tactic. You're implying that if I tier 3 sub, I get feet pics. I didn't say it was outside the realm of possibility, but I also did not offer a guarantee. That's how business works. This is why you got to make sure to get a lawyer involved, so there's very specific contractual language. It's me, Jay. It was you the whole time, Bubblecat. I'm sorry for outing your account name. Clutches purse. Maybe he's not trying to market. They just want feet pics. I mean, yeah, but that is marketing in and of itself. You're making some sort of, you know, you're advocating for like a thing you want. You have to be presentable in some way, like appealing in some way to eventually get that service that you're demanding or in want of. So, yeah. All right, BRB, let me call my lawyer at 11 p.m. to see if Brian is legally obligated to give me feet pics if I tier 3 sub. Can you imagine? Here's the thing. This like the millennial and beyond generations, right? Like millennial, Zoomer, whoever. A lot of us are like such fucking weird internet, like perpetually online weirdos at this point that like there's going to either be people who are memeing as bits, or there are going to be like people who are serious because they're so like mentally fucked from the internet, who are going to talk to real lawyers at some point and be like, I need to write a contract for feet pics from the streamer or this content creator. Like they're going to have that happen. There's going to be lawyers who are going to have to like read up on like Twitch speak to be like, it says here on April 14th, you said, lol, sure, I'll show you feet. And then you did not actually follow up with my client. Like that's going to happen. There's going to be like court cases that do that. That's fucking insane. If you told someone from like the 60s that was going to happen, they would like voluntarily go to like Vietnam, like when that started. Like, like that's, they'd be like, I don't want to be here. Like, it's really fucking weird. Crank Gameplays, 46 months. Thank you, Crank. Big fan of your content. That's it's fucking funny to me that professional people will have to do that. Yeah, I guarantee that's going to happen. There's so many people who are perpetually online that, like, they bring that energy into, like, their real life all the fucking time. Like, I don't know. It's gonna get weird. I'm calling it now. I'm saying right now. You're welcome, Gur. Thank you. Hopefully this is the beginning of us being able to, like, collab someday. I hope that happens. That'd be cool. It's a dream of mine to collab with, like, a big YouTuber. Do you think feet pics were a thing in the 60s? Like, did people take Polaroids of their feet? Guaranteed. There's always been, I think, like a market for feet pics. I think that's, like, just something that's happened forever. Guarantee. I don't know about, like, Polaroids in the like, Polaroids in the 80s when it was, like, all the rage, for sure. Tier 3 subs didn't exist back then, though, so I don't know, like, what the... I don't know. I don't know how, like, people got them, you know? I'm crying imagining feet paintings in the pre-photograph era. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Michelangelo takes, like, a break from, like, painting, like, a mural on a ceiling to do, like, a private foot photo session, or foot painting session. You get a letter that says send toe portraits. Yeah, it's, like, wax sealed, like, with the official seal of the house of that they represent. From Lord Dundersnatch of Britain. It's so funny. Oh, Jesus Christ. You guys joke that legit happened. Yeah, that's what I'm saying is I know for a fact, like, feet stuff, like, they've uncovered records of people who were obsessed with feet back then. So, like, there has to have been some form of communication about it. Like, between people. Or like graffiti in Pompeii being somewhat akin to Tinder and Twitter. Just someone who, like, made graffiti of their cat eating food, and they're like, someone else is like, cool cat, and then someone else graffitis under it like, yo, your cat's fucking stupid. The cavemen would like to imprint their feet in stone and trade them. Okay, so there we go. That's a trade system I understand then. Since they didn't have tier 3 subs back then, they did, like, a bartering system. Whereas, like, I trade you my feet photos, and you give me yours. So it was, like, equal exchange. It was equivalent exchange. It was Full Metal Alchemist. That kind of makes sense. I can see that. There are two graffitis that live in my head rent-free. The one where a dude bullied his friend for being shit at a ball game. And one where a guy calls out his ex. Holy shit! It's kind of funny. How do the Amish do feet pics? I don't know if that's, like, considered... I was going to say kosher there, but that's not the right word for Amish people. I don't think that's considered something that... I think that's pretty frowned upon in Amish culture. They're very much like a keep all skin covered sort of setup going there. So, kosher for Amish people. What the fuck? J-Rose, take care. Thank you for hanging out for a bit. Did I hear Morgan laugh? Yeah, Morgan's in the background and is, like, watching the stream on her computer, like, 3 feet away from me. Instead of just, like, sitting in a chair watching watching me actually stream, like watching me here where I'm at. I'm here right next to Brian, yeah. I forgot I need to DM Morgan. Yes, do that, Jinx, please. Morgan is a true fan. Yeah, Morgan is giving me a viewer to my CCV. CCV's been down a bit recently, which is understandable with like summer coming around and like people are busy. My stream schedule, it's my fault. My stream schedule is like all over the fucking place. It is so weird right now. I do not have consistency. I start super late. It is what it is. But Morgan's giving me a free view. We're gaming the system. Fuck you, Jeff Bezos. She's supportive. She really is. Morgan is fantastic. I'm so proud to see her sort of come into her own with streaming because it's something that if you had asked me, like, if you had asked her like 3 years ago if she was ever going to become a streamer, I think she probably would have said no. I don't think she would have been like into the idea of it that much because of like her anxiety and stuff. But to see her push past that and become like a Twitch affiliate and start doing it as like part of her own like full-time work and really enjoying it and creating her own community has been something that I'm so proud of her for and so thankful to the people who've checked her out. Like, it's so cool to see her doing this much and, like, doing it, like getting into it. It's not like a hobby. Like, it's something, like, she wants to do full-time. And it, like, has been doing full-time. Like, that's really fucking cool to me. So I'm, like, super proud of her. Like, it is impossible not to be supportive of her right now. And she is just as supportive back. So, like, there are nights, guys, where I have been... like, oh, I'm fucking exhausted. I don't want to stream at all. I'm shit. Like, no one's going to show up anyway. Like, no one likes what I do. I'm garbage. I'm dog shit. You know, I'm just beating myself up. Depression's getting, like, the better of me. And, like, she's just there. She's, like, she's just so supportive. And they would have been, like, streams, like, you guys might not have gotten. Like that, where we had a shit ton of fun and we like made a lot of like great memories together. Like we wouldn't have had those without her like influencing me. So, yeah. I don't know but the first thing about tarot, but damn if I'm not ready to learn. Yeah, I mean, at the very, like, you guys know me, I am a non-believer in, like, supernatural stuff for the most part. Like, my belief in that stuff is, like, very limited. I'm very much a skeptic, very, very, like, pure science-based type person, but I love learning about it. I like learning about it. I like knowing that it's something that makes her happy and feel fulfilled. I'm happy to know that other people feel happy and fulfilled from it. That's where I'm at with it. You know, like I'm not gonna ever shit on that kind of stuff because it's not for me to shit on. It's not something I believe in, sure, but like, why would I hate on it? You know, why would I hate on something that makes other people feel good? Morgan has definitely helped me get back into my spiritual journey and help my spiritual health. Yeah, I think I saw a message from Jinx saying like something similar. That's awesome. That is so great to hear that she's helping out people in a way like that. Like, why would I ever, you know, be not supportive of that? Of her helping people feel better about themselves. Milo, yo, what's up? Welcome to the stream, dude. Good to see you here. Zaf, take care. Thank you so much for chilling. We appreciate your company. We really do. Have a lovely night. Like, you don't have to believe in this stuff to understand that it makes people feel better, that it makes people feel more fulfilled or at peace in some kind of way, or that it's something that is just cool to learn about. Like, there's so much history to it and, like, lore and background that, like, you guys know me. I'm a sucker for that kind of thing. Like, storytelling and shit. I love that shit. That's so cool. You learn a lot about that stuff. Max, thank you for the gifted sub to Tulip. That's so nice of you. Thank you very, very much for that gifted sub to Tulip. That's so cool. Tulip, enjoy the emotes, enjoy the sub badge. Make sure you're saying thanks to Max for that. You guys have been unbelievably generous tonight. I do not know what to say except, like, thank you. Okay, I'm going to get back to editing. Trimming down this VOD is killing me. Yeah, good luck to you with that, Jinx. Very excited to see it when it's done. Take care. Linthari, hey, what's up? Welcome to the stream. How's everyone doing? I'm doing great. I'm just chilling. I'm vibing. I got everything done today that I needed to get done today. I was a little bit depressed earlier. I was feeling sort of gray, and then Morgan and I went to a park nearby, and we ate Taco Bell.
More good vibes in the years to come.
And just, like, hung out and talked, and had, like, a really good time doing that. So that helped cheer me up a lot. Silver Mirror, I cannot believe that it's been a year. That is wild. Thank you so much for sticking around so long. That is a long time to commit to literally anything. Thank you very, very much. Like, thank you so much for a full year. Using Prime, something that you guys only get one of a month. Like, thank you so much for using that on me. That's so cool of you. Thank you very, very much. Chat, can we get a little bit of Pride spam and some hype in the chat for a full year? Evolving into a Jolteon. Thank you so much. That's so cool of you. Thank you so much. Guys are incredible. Let's get some of those rainbow colors in the chat. That's beautiful. Lovely, 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 lovely. Man, if you guys like, if you like the look of chat right now, you're gonna love the new merch. There's been so many people. I did want to say real quick, there have been actually a shit ton of people who have bought the new Pride merch. Thank you so much for that. That's a lot of money going towards Trevor Project. That's really cool of everyone who's done that. Thank you very, very much. Really, really cool. Nice segue. Yeah, thank you. I'm the master at tangents. Listen, I've been getting yelled at recently by various people in my life. Friends, Morgan, whoever. I don't, like, advertise myself enough because I feel bad doing it. I'm like, oh, I don't want to, like, seem too overbearing. And people are like, why aren't you talking about the thing you made, though? Why would it make you feel bad to talk about, like, the merch you made? Why would you feel bad about, like, promoting this thing you worked hard on? So if you guys haven't checked out the merch, I'm really proud of the summer collection. If you haven't seen it, it's really, really nice. If you buy the Forever Proud design with the rainbow finger heart, 50% of that shirt, of the proceeds, go to the Trevor Project, which is an LGBTQ plus organization for LGBTQ plus youth at risk. They provide a crisis hotline for kids who, like, might have run away or in like unsafe situations to, like, come out. They raise awareness with a lot of amazing resources about LGBTQ plus youth struggles. It's good shit. It's a really good organization. Merch is really cute. I like the flower design. Thank you, Nervous Geek. That's so nice of you to say. I love that design. That one is probably my second favorite one, honestly. My first favorite one is the Late Night Gang Chats long sleeve. I fucking love that design. When the design team and I were brainstorming and I was telling them what I wanted, and they came back with that, I almost crapped my pants right there. Like, they knock it out of the park at Second City. And another thing I brought up recently on Twitter, on my alt account, is it was really important to me to keep this at, like, $30 across the board. We did $30 across the board because we didn't have to sacrifice quality for $30 across the board, and it keeps it pretty accessible for people. It's a lot more accessible than, like, even my last collection, price-wise. So everything is $30. If you want to go check it out, you can use the merch command at any time to go take a look at it. It would mean the world to me. I hope people like it. They just started shipping like the other day. I think like Friday, they started shipping out some of the orders. So you guys are going to see those a lot sooner than the first collection took. And I am going to get my samples soon, so I'm going to do another photo shoot so people can like see what everything looks like, which I'm so excited for. Also, thank you, Max, for 3 months. Thank you for the 3-month gifter to Linthari there. Linthari, enjoy being a sub for the next 3 months, being stuck in this community. Thank you so much. I thought the Forever Proud and Edu/Ent. Oh, you bought them. So hopefully I get it before I move. Yo, Ina, that is so nice of you. Thank you. Yeah, they should have... make sure you check your spam email as well. I saw a couple emails that people tagged me in going out where they had gotten a message from Second City saying that those are on their way now. They're doing prints for a couple of the designs. Grabbed a St. Jude tee, and it's my favorite, but I'm trying to save for a down payment. So, like, yo, totally understandable. Like, thank you for supporting St. Jude also. That was a fun campaign to work with, even though it wasn't through Second City. I thought Design by Humans did a great job with that design. They worked with me on that quite a bit, so that was really great. You're going to look phenomenal in your merch. I already know. Thank you. I hope so. I really hope so. I hope everyone does. I really hope people enjoy it. Again, like, comfort was, like, the big focus, so I really hope this is as comfortable as, like, the first run. I hope it's, like, really nice, cozy, comfy merch. And that people love it. That it's something that reminds them of, like, the good time of this community, like what we're about, what we do. That's really important to me. Bought the Forever Proud Late Night Gang and yellow Gerb shirt for me and the Cute Face hoodie for my friend because your merch is so amazing and SCP has such high quality materials. Max, that's so nice of you. Thank you for doing that. I hope you love everything. I really do. I hope your friend loves everything as well. That's really nice. I love my first drop a ton. Like, not to toot my own horn too much, but my first drop, which you can still buy if you go to the past collections tab, guys. We didn't have to take down any of that, which is really nice because I was worried we were going to have to. My account manager was like, no, let's just set up a past collections tab where any old merch goes so people who miss it can like go in and grab it at any point. I absolutely loved my first drop. It went over so well. The designs are so cool. They're like just easy to wear, street style. Exactly what I wanted. Super sleek, super streamlined. You guys supported the shit out of that collection. That did numbers. That was an insane merch drop. I've never seen support like that, like for anything I've made, I think, in my life. Second one's like brand new, so I'm like not worried about it lagging behind a little bit right now. But like, I was worried people weren't going to like the designs of the second one, and so far it feels like people really love the designs of like the new collection, and I'm really grateful. Like, thank you guys so much for that. That's so nice. Brian, please toot your own horn. Keep going. I'm trying to be better at that. That's another thing like my therapist and I are working at. Is obviously like step one was like, don't talk shit about yourself. And that's still been really hard to do. But I'm doing a lot better at it than I used to. And you guys have been a great help in that process of me not saying things like, oh, I don't deserve that. Oh, I suck or whatever. You guys have been really, really nice about that kind of thing. But the next step in my evolution, my Pokemon evolution, is I have to get better at complimenting myself and like promoting like what, because my therapist knows what I do for a living. Her partner apparently is a full-time fitness YouTuber, and he is like really involved with this stuff. So like she is very aware of this sort of like industry that I'm a part of. So she's like, you have to get better at like promoting yourself. Like you cannot just like constantly just hope like someone else will like pick up your vibes and like like, then feel bad when no one, like, supports the stuff you do. Like, you have to actively, like, be proud of what you do, because you should be proud of, like, what you do. You should be proud of, like, your streams. You should be proud of, like, your merch and stuff like that. Like, you made that stuff. You do a good job with things, and it's been so hard for me to do it. It feels like, I don't know why. It just feels weird in my head to do that. Because I've always just been like, I don't want any pressure on anyone else to, like, feel like they have to buy merch, or, like, feel like they have to do X, Y, or Z to be feel like they're a part of the community. I really hope people, like, who hear me, like, promote my merch don't feel like they have to get merch to, like, feel like they belong here. It's why, like, every time someone's subbing, I'm like, hey, I appreciate your sub. Anyone who's a non-sub, like, please know that, like, your time is, like, really important to me. Like, it's great that you're here. Like, we just appreciate you spending your time here. And she was like, you got to get better at that. Like, and I'm just bad at it. Casually, take care. Thank you very much for hanging out. Thank you so much for chilling. I feel like your channel is really unique and chill. Thank you. It's really nice of you to say. I'm you know, for a very long time, I was like, shit, I don't do, like, everything the other YouTubers do. I don't do everything the other, like Twitch streamers do. Like, what's my identity? Who am I? I'm just, like, a fucking weirdo. And recently I've sort of, like, embraced a little bit of that. Like, I've embraced, like, how uniquely bizarre I am. I'm a fucking weird person. There's no getting around that. That's not an insult to myself. I am a strange motherfucking person. And I'm okay with that. I enjoy my own weird, broken sense of humor. I enjoy my odd vibe. That's like a mix of, like, cursed energy and wholesomeness. I like being my own person. I hope people who've been here for a while have seen me sort of come into becoming my own type of streamer. I really feel like I am becoming that. And I do want to remind people, like, who have been here for a while, like, you're a huge reason that's, like, made me more confident in that. You're a huge part of the reason that, like, I am, like, I feel good being me. Like, thank you. Like, thank you so much for letting me just be the absolute bizarre human being that I am on camera day after day. Like, that's really fucking cool. You know, I watch you, Brian. I watch you because your vibes are immaculate, and I vibe with your weirdness. Thank you, Ina. I'm really, really happy to know that, like, especially people like you who've been around for, like, a long time and have gotten to see a ridiculous number of the changes, my content and my personality and, like, my sense of humor and everything, my awareness about the world, all of that's changed over time, multiple times. I am not the same person I was years ago. And to know that, like, long-term viewers, people who've been here for a while, have been able to witness that and go, you know what? Change is good sometimes. Like, staying stagnant is not the great thing. Like, changing as a person is, like, a good thing. And have, like, stuck with that. Like, thank you very much. Like, thank you very, very much. I'm glad that you enjoyed who I've become, who I'm becoming over time. I can't be anyone else but me. At the end of the day, I'm just me. And I'm doing the best that I can. And I'm going to make mistakes and slip up here and there. Or, you know, sometimes the vibes are going to be off on a stream or something because I'm, like, down or whatever. But you guys have been so fucking great, like, sticking around and watching me just, like, I hope I'm living proof that, like, I'm a fucking weird person in my 30s who is, like, finding games that I like playing, finding, like, causes that I you know, want to loudly support, finding my own vibe, my own rhythm, finding out about my own identity, whatever. Like, you're here for that ride, and like I hope it shows that it's never too late to make changes in your life, to try to better yourself as a person, to just do your damn best, to become successful, whatever it might be that you're looking for. Like, thanks for being a part of this. Like, it's been fucking nuts the past, like, 8+ years I've been making content, like video-style content of some sort. That's a long amount of time to devote your life to anything. Thank you very, very much. Great vibes, except when we talk about feet. Rancid vibes there. Harper, what's up? Welcome to the stream. So amazing to see that after all these years with such growth, whenever we come back, it still feels so welcoming watching your streams. I'd like to think, if anything, too, I've like chilled out a lot more. I used to be like way fucking like more aggressive and get defensive about shit, and I've just like mellowed out a lot. Part of that's like medication, part of that's therapy, part of that's just becoming older and being like, why wouldn't I pick battles? Why would I create battles? Why would I want problems all the time? I'm glad that people feel welcome here. I'm so happy that people feel like this can be a chill place to just vibe. Like tonight, no expectations, nothing. We're just hanging out together. We're hopefully all having like a really relaxing time watching me like wash this stuff up. I don't know how to word this without it being too much. But you and Morgan and others are really helping me break down the walls of my brain that were built up by society and my family. I know, as someone who's like honestly going through sort of the same thing myself, or at least a similar sounding thing, where I'm reevaluating, you know, where did this worldview come from? Where did this perspective come from about myself or about other people? Why is that there? I've reevaluated so fucking much in my life this year, especially with the help of like therapy and stuff. If I can pass on that sort of learning experience, that energy, those vibes, whatever you want to call them, to other people, to do themselves, to be self-reflective and like just figure themselves out in some kind of way that like helps them feel at peace or helps them feel more fulfilled, I'm going to do that every damn day I can. Like, thank you very, very much for sharing that with us. Thanks for being here. I was in my friend's car. She backed up into a wall. We're all okay, though. My neck and shoulder just hurts a little. Oh, no, Ruby. I'm so sorry that happened. Even, like, small fender benders like that are always, like, a little bit, like, nerve-wracking. So sorry that happened to all of you. I hope that the pain goes away soon. Doesn't take a lot to cause, like, pain like that.
Look at all those chill chickens.
Thank you so much, chickens. That's so nice of you. Thank you for the $5. That's really generous of you. Thank you very, very much for doing that. I hope people are getting like chill energy from this. I'm just washing, guys. I'm having a lot of fun. Like this is the exact sort of peace that I needed to end my weekend with. This type of game. And I do this on, like, the chaotic nights, too. Like, we've had some goofy-ass conversations over Power Wash Sim night after night here, but I've been just, oh, my God, this game feels like a blast of serotonin and dopamine straight to the skull. It feels really good. I'm bad with words, but you're awesome. I'm so glad to be a part of this lovely community. Bubblecat, you have been nothing but a joy to get to know over the time that you've been here. Like, thank you very, very much. Also, a blast of water. Yeah. Oh, Joy. It's been such a long time, but I'm so glad that, you know, you've made your way back here. Anonymous. Oh my God, 3 months. These 3 months are, I don't, is that like a default length of time? Is the 3 months? I have no idea how like gifted subs work. Because I just do sub bombs. I just do generic like, my friend's streaming. I'm gonna sub bomb them with like 25 gifted subs. And it just like assigns it randomly. Is the 3 month, is that like one of the like plug and play presets? You can do 1, 3, 6, and 12. That's why I actually did not know. Like, I thought that was like someone manually plugging in like 3. Like, it was like an empty box and you could pick the number of months of like, it could be like 7. So I was like, whoa, what's up with like 3 is like the go-to for all these. Thank you so much, whoever you are, Anonymous. Thank you for the 3 months. That's so cool of you. That's a significant chunk of time. As I sat on the sofa just now, I heard a strange sigh-like sound. Spooky. Aura, I don't need you to send me a text message right now that says that kind of thing when I am cleaning your haunted house. I don't like that. There's been a discounted rate for 3+ month subs lately. Oh! Okay, I had no idea, Crafty. It's so funny, guys. I am a Twitch partner. I get a Twitch newsletter, I think like monthly. I don't know about 90% of the promotions that are going on Twitch until people, like you guys, tell me. I have no fucking clue. Like, people will be like, whoa, I'm donating like 1,000 bits right now. And I'll be like, holy shit, that's so many, thank you. That's a lot of money. And they'll be like, no, you guys will be like, no, it's like 50% off for like Pride Month because like, you know, you only have to spend like $5 on 1,000 bits or something. Like, and I'll be like, they didn't tell any partner that. It's really weird. Real Marav, take care. Get some good rest. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. I hope you get some very, very good rest before your work shift. But that is a regular thing that, like, I and other Twitch partners experience. It's just, they don't tell us what's going on. We just learn from our communities. At some point. We learn from our community. Neither does my streamer. I send articles on Discord so they know what's going on. Yeah, it's so weird. Like, because that's the thing is, I forget to check, like, the Twitch blog. But they send, like, oh, this is the super special partner newsletter with all the changes happening recently. You guys are getting animated emotes, and you guys are getting follower emotes, and blah, blah, blah. Here's what happened at Twitch HQ this month. And it's like, okay, cool. But then it will not tell me why, you know, it's like a discounted rate for, like, 3 months on subs. Like, I had no idea that was a thing. I had no clue at all. They like to surprise you. I guess it would be kind of nice to be like, hey, to save your money, you can do it this way this month. And then, like, not mention it again, but, like not have to, like, aggressively push it, but, like, let people know who are trying to be, like, budget-friendly, you know? That'd be really nice if that was, like, an option, but I just never know what the hell's going on as a partner. I'm, like, more out of the loop than you guys. I guess it's because you're the ones that they're, like, trying to sell to. So, like, most of the time, like, a deal, like, yes, it benefits me because someone is now subbed for 3 months, but, like, also, I'm not the one who's buying those subs. So I guess maybe that's why they do it that way. I don't fucking know. Amazon, by the way, small indie company, Amazon, that owns Twitch. Yeah, small indie company. They definitely, you know, lack the funds to, like, educate and get better resources and, like, staff and stuff that will, like, handle these types of things. I mean, you expect communication between employee and employer? Right, yeah. That's true. Exactly. Small indie company. Started in Jeff Bezos' garage. Humble businessman, Jeff Bezos. This is, I wonder sometimes. I'm always like, because we used to regularly get staff lurking in our streams, like a while ago. And I haven't gotten front page since, like, staff stopped coming by my streams. And it was around the same time I started shit-talking Amazon and Twitch on my streams. Like, I'd regularly, like, bring up, like, things I was disgruntled by about Twitch. I started to not get those front page, like, opportunities as much. And maybe that's just like, whoa, conspiracy theory, like, in my brain to, like, justify that. But maybe, I don't know. Maybe there's, like, a you know, turning the frickin' frogs gay thing going on. I haven't seen the staff that used to hang out here like every stream in here for a while. Who knows? I don't know. I mean, they're probably like busy as hell. They might not even work for Twitch anymore as far as I know, but there were a couple staff that would like drop by streams semi-regularly. Who knows? I don't know. I've not been on Front Page for like a really long time, and I'm not bitter about it because like Front Page is fucking chaotic, and God, it's like stressful to me. It's stressful to the mods. It's stressful to the vibe of the community. Sometimes I wouldn't turn it down if it was offered to me, but it's not something I'm like angry about. I would like to do it again at some point just to be prepped for it, because like the past couple times we did it, you hurt Bizarro's feelings. Jeff Bizarro. Oh boy. It's one of those things like where Front Page equals basically an ETH raid for the community. Not really, because like most people, not most people, but a lot of people in Ethan's community, even if they don't follow me, are aware of who I am because of our intersecting audiences and friend circles and stuff. Front Page is so much worse because it's you're thrown in front of like 7,000 strangers. You're just thrown in front of like people who could be like the nicest people in the world or like the shittiest of the shit stains on Twitch. And that makes it a lot more stressful for like me and mods and stuff. But like the last couple we did, I wasn't prepped for because, like the one was supposed to be for that like indie fest, like online convention that I did. And that was really fun. And they scheduled the wrong time for me. So we ended up playing Tomb Raider on the Front Page when we were supposed to be showing off indie games because they had given me the wrong time. And even though I like quadruple checked, like 7 p.m. EST, right? Like they still did the wrong thing on their end. So I was on Front Page when I did not expect to fucking be on Front Page. Or like I'd expected to be on it like way earlier in the day. And I was like, that's weird. Front Page only gave us like 40 viewers. What's going on? So we weren't ready for that. So like we just had a bunch of weirdos suddenly watching my Tomb Raider stream. And I was like, hey, I guess now we're on Front Page. How the fuck did that happen? Oh, there's little paw prints. That's so cute. I didn't even notice that before. I almost don't want to like wash them away, but I have to. Thank you so much, by the way, Max, for another 3-month gifter to Roxy in a jar. Roxy, if you're still here, make sure you're saying thank you to Max. That is a really nice, generous thing to do. Thank you, Max, for that awesome, awesome community gift. Thank you so, so much. Those weren't there before? Wait. Is this place actually haunted? Fuck. But, and then the other Front Pages that I've gotten were for, like, I think, like, charity events and stuff like that. And those were really fun. Those were cool, but, like, it's very different to stream on Front Page or just at any point for, like, a charity versus, like, you just vibing with your community and not, like, aggressively pushing a cause. So it is one of those things where I would like to do it when I'm aware that I'm going to be on Front Page and also get to do my own thing. So that is something that I look forward to doing at some point. I'm manifesting it for this year. We're going to do Front Page. I'm going to get more video game voiceover roles and animation voiceover roles. Already sort of, you know, handling that behind the scenes as much as I can. We're going to get to work with some sort of sponsor. New sponsor. Like, I have sponsors, and they're great, and I love them, but I would love to work with, like, you know, like Elgato or Corsair or, like, HyperX or some, like, PC brand that, like, makes really cool products. Because as much as I love my stuff from, like, Zowie, and even though they are still technically an active partner with us, like, I do have the green light to just, like, go and, like, try out other products. I'd love to try some of that stuff. They're all, like, brands that I've, like, wanted to work with for a while. And then the big one, I've talked about this before. This is like sellout city here. I want to work with like a food or drink like company. My big one is like Monster right now. I make memes about like bros who only drink Monster all the time. But I've become like a Monster addict. I've been drinking so much Monster for like my caffeine fix every day. A Taki sponsorship? Yeah, I talked about that last stream where I might do like a fake video on you, not a fake video, but like I was thinking about doing a YouTube video where I just called it my favorite foods, snacking on my favorite foods. And it was going to be me like just casually snacking on like I'd open like a can of Del Monte corn and open like a can of like Green Giant and eat some Sour Patch Kids and like eat Takis. But what I would do is I'd like lick the Taki dust off and then spit it out and then be like, oh, the corn tortilla is the best part. Because for those of you who don't know, this would be a jab at Mark because Mark has not gotten to work with those companies in a sponsorship capacity the way he's wanted to over the years. And he also, with the Taki part, is he only likes the flavoring of the Takis. He does not really like the actual, like, corn chip part. He, like, likes to eat the Taki dust. So I'd be doing the inverse where I'm like, oh, the dust is terrible. And then only eat the corn tortilla. But then I was like, wait, there's so many fucking weirdos in... And again, I'm not trying to, like, knock the Mark community specifically. It's just the way it is with any big community over time. Like, as a community grows, there's people who sort of slip between the cracks who aren't on the same page as everyone else and take things a little bit too seriously. I was like, there's way too many people who don't, like, know who I am from Mark's community who would be, like, genuinely angry by this. They'd be like, fuck this guy sucks! Oh, piece of shit. Like, and they'd like send me death threats over like making like a fun jokey video between friends. They wouldn't get the joke because they don't know you guys are friends. Yeah, exactly. Taki dust. Yeah, Mark has repeatedly, I don't know if he's ever revealed this publicly. But he's repeatedly told me and other people that he wants Takis to send him just a bag of only the dust. And then he would, like, put it on other stuff. I don't know what other stuff he's thinking. Like, a sandwich, maybe? I don't know. But he just wants a bag of the dust to, like, sprinkle onto other stuff like seasoning. Yeah, he has said that publicly? Okay. Because he told me that, like, a while ago. And I was like, am I revealing, like, a weird Mark fact that people don't know? Is this obscure Mark lore? So, like, hey, what's wrong with Mark? In the years I've known Mark, I cannot answer that fucking question for you. I don't know. He's a guy who knows what he likes. That's all I can say. He's a guy who knows what he likes. Corn chip is carbs. Yeah, true. He's everything I aspire to be. Obscure Mark lore is my favorite type of lore. Honestly, at this point, I don't know if there's anything but obscure Mark lore. Just a weird human. He's a weird guy. He's always been very nice to me. You know, he hosts a lot of these streams. He raids us. He keeps in touch with me every now and then. We catch up via like text or something. He's a really, really nice guy who's done nothing but offered me generosity and support since, like, honestly, the first day we, like, met in person. He has always been, like, there for me in some kind of way. But he's a fucking weirdo. Brian, when will you announce that voice acting role you got for a popular game franchise? Well, okay, so that's a different thing than I think. So I've had to keep, like, a lot of the voice acting stuff I've been doing, like, very fucking vague. the super popular franchise one fell through. I will not be mentioning the name. I don't want to name and shame this franchise in case they do hit me up for like a bit part in the game or something. Who knows? But like, although I honestly I don't know if I'd take it. But I just don't want to like burn a professional bridge. But so there was a really popular game franchise that approached me for a voice acting role a few months ago. And what ended up happening was I was one of like 2 people that they really fucking wanted to hire. They like really wanted to hire me for this. And this was a role that had originally been done by, it's an Asian role that had originally been done by a white voice actor for years. Who they were like, well, we should probably let, an Asian actor reclaim this role for Asian people. And I was like, that's a great idea. Thank you for including me in that idea of like let an Asian take this role back from like a white voice actor who frankly never should have been there to begin with, but has become like a fan favorite because game fans don't like gamers don't deserve rights because they're fucking weirdos and they don't see like the issue with that. But so he was a fan favorite, which has very little to do with it. Like that part made me nervous when I was auditioning because I was like, fuck, like no matter how good of a job I do at this role, they're going to be like, oh, it's not the old voice actor, so this person sucks. So I was like really nervous about that part of it. But I was like, you know what? But I'm reclaiming like the voice for Asian people. Like I'm reclaiming like this role for Asian people. Audition rolls around. They showed me like what the contract would be if I landed the role. Incredibly lucrative amount of money. I was seeing like, I was doing like the cartoon character, like seeing dollar signs. That's like how much they were willing to offer me. Like if I had landed this role, I would have been financially set for like half a fucking year. It was humongous, the contract that they would have offered me. The issue was I was talking to the director of the game, and he was like, I was reading over the notes for the character, and I was like, hey, so I see here, like, you want, like, an Asian accent for this character. And I was like, how important is that for this role? Because, I'm not a big fan of that. That's been something that's been, like, racially used against me, racially used against other Asians for a long, long time in media. That is just not, like, a great stereotype. And I was like, I kind of was hoping we could take this role away from what the original voice actor did with the voice that sort of like perpetuated that stereotype. I think it would be really important. Like, it's great that an Asian would be getting the role, but like, I don't want to do that. And the director was like, well, we kind of feel like that's part of his identity because it's like an established franchise. And he was like, the thing is making sure, and this is how he worded it, and I wanted to scream. We want to make sure that the player, because and he said it in like a way that like clearly was like, I'm going to be appealing to a wokie. We want to make sure that the player knows that this character's Asianness is an important part of their identity. And my jaw dropped through the floor because this game has promotional art that shows the main character. This game on the fucking box art shows what this character looks like. This character's name is incredibly Asian. The setting is incredibly Asian. The enemies, his sidekick, are all very, very Asian. So I did the audition, and I did it with almost no accent whatsoever. I had like a very slight, like, what someone who's been like living here for like 20 years but might have come off the boat would sound like, but it was not exaggerated. It was not a caricature of an accent. I did it my way. I did it the way that I felt comfortable doing. I did not get the role. I was one of two people who were offered the role, so I'm assuming the other guy got it. But what bothers me is the other guy, that means, doubled down and was like, yeah, that's fine, I'll do that accent. And granted, Asians in media, and I see some of you saying, I'm also Asian, like, you know, you're aware of, like, Asian people's, like, plight in media. Yeah, exactly, Nervous Geek. How will the player know the character is Asian if they don't have a really offensive accent? Right. Like, his weapons are fucking, like he has, like, a sword and, like, throwing stars. Like, that's already, like, a weird stereotype that you're, like, utilizing in the game. It is important to me, as an Asian actor, as someone who has been, you know, had racist language levied at me before, targeted at me throughout my entire life, honestly. It's really important, and seeing, like, you know, the lack of Asian roles in, like, Hollywood and voice acting and stuff, or seeing Asian roles, like, in video games and animation taken up by, like, white people or non-Asians very frequently. It is very important to me that an Asian is getting this role. So I'm very happy to know that the voice actor who got the role is actually Asian. I know that for a fact. That's great, and that's important, because that is, even though it's a baby step and it's really just the bare fucking minimum that this company should be doing, like, I'm glad at least that this role now will always be played by an Asian person. That is important to get our bodies in there. It's something I have some friends who, like, have acted in, like, Hollywood movies and stuff, who I've had this discussion with several times. Sometimes, every now and then, you're going to see some, like, moral outrage, normally by non-Asians, about, like, oh, the guy who played this Japanese character in this movie was actually Korean, or was actually Chinese. And, God, how dare Hollywood do that? And the Asian actors themselves will tell you, no, that's okay right now. Because back in the day, they had white people pull their eyes back and play those roles and put on, like, a really shitty accent. And that's what, and it was like the comic relief of the movie. Or it was like, they were like the kung fu master who, like, knew all the, like, the wisdom the hero needed to hear, as, like, this weird, quirky side character. That is how Asian roles used to be for a very long time. When I grew up, there were, like, 2 fucking Korean characters in media at the time. I had no idea. I had no idea what it was like to feel represented by media. So as much as it sucks that it's a baby step, it is still a step in the right direction. It does blow, though. I watched Dr. No recently. That is pretty bad in that film. Yeah, exactly, Rexroth. And as far as how satisfied does this game make you feel? Like a 20 out of 10. I love this game. Only Asians in Western media are Chinese that are good in English without accents, and they want an Asian accent to show their character's Asianness. Yeah, right. So, it's one of those things where Asians will tell you themselves, a lot of us are just really happy Asians are getting any roles at all in Hollywood, And if, like, for instance, if there's a Korean character in a movie that's coming up and it's played by a Japanese person, I, as a Korean, am not going to be fucking pissed off at that. I'm going to go, that's actually awesome that they have a Korean-like character that's, like, obviously Korean, or, like, Korean is a part of their personality without being their only defining feature. That's how the role should be written. It's like, oh, this person's Korean, you can tell they're Korean, but no one makes, like, a huge deal about that in the movie. They just are allowed to exist as a Korean. Like, that's what I want to see more of. And that it's going to take a long time to get there. But, yeah, as far as this voice acting role goes, yeah, I did not get it. Part of me is actually, like, really relieved. Because I think there would be a lot to... I would have to have this conversation, like, fucking every week. And every time they promoted the game, there would be someone out there who would be like, holy shit, Brian, you really let down the Asian community. And I'd have to go through this logic and explain to them why I took the role at all. But it is something that, yeah, I didn't get that role. I did not get that role. So the long answer to the question you asked, I did not get that role. That said, there is another huge major role where I did get to play a Korean character where I did not have to put on an accent in any sort of way. But he has characteristics regarding, like, who he is as a person that are very ingrained in Korean culture. Is a big major character in an upcoming game that people who haven't been here long enough will not know what the game is, because I accidentally spoiled it like a year ago. I got to play a Korean character though, and for those of you who it's still a surprise for, I will be able to announce it sometime this week. After waiting for like a year, I finally get to announce it, like sometime, or not this week, this month. Sometime this month. So within the next 2 weeks here. I'm really excited, though. This was a huge role. This was my first major role. It's a game that's going to be on Nintendo Switch. It's a game that is very bizarre. It's honestly a niche game, and I think a lot of people out there are going to be like, what the fuck is this? This is really weird. Because it is really weird. You are allowed to say that because it's a really weird game. But it's a major game that, like, people have been waiting for a long time, got, like, kickstarted. Like, one of the, like, most successful game Kickstarters, like, on Kickstarter of all time. It's going to be on Nintendo Switch and Steam starting off, and they're working on trying to get it ported to, like, Xbox and PS, PlayStation, whatever, you know. But it's a major release. It's a big game. I'm really excited for it. And I got to play a Korean character, and I got to pretty much use my natural voice. That was, like, the coolest part about it is I obviously, like, softened this up a little bit. Like, I wasn't, like, full Rochesterian shitty accent. But I got to do this as a really, really cool thing. So I'm very excited whenever I get to announce that.
Congrats, Brian.
Thank you.
I'll be sure to try and get on my Switch to play to support the creators.
Aw, thank you. Yeah, they're really wonderful. They did such a good job of writing this character, and yeah, I'm really, really excited to announce it when it's ready to be announced. I'm so excited to announce this game. It's so stupid, but here's the thing. It's also so on brand for me. This game is one that if I wasn't in it, I would probably still play it. Because it's so on brand. It's so weird. Thank you, by the way, Mega, for those bits. That's really nice of you. Not to mention, Asian accents aren't all a monolith. Like, it's not even the same language or inflections. Right, yeah, absolutely. Like, a stereotypical, like, Asian accent as Hollywood's created over the years is not the fucking same across the board. There's so many different cultures that Asia encompasses, so many different languages, so many different ways of talking. So it's just really weird. Are you gonna stream it? Oh yeah, we're gonna play the game. It's gonna be really. Here's the thing about it too: is this game is so fucking weird. The specific genre of the game is gonna make it awkward for me to play. Is all I can say. Brookie Bear, hey, what's up? Modern Asian languages aren't even derived from the same root language. True. Horror? No, it is not a horror game. But the genre of the game will make it very awkward for me to play. Is all I'm gonna say. It's gonna be a weird one. It's gonna be a really weird stream. It's gonna be a very, very fucking weird playthrough. That's all I'm gonna say about it. That's all I'm gonna say about it. I'm not going to confirm or deny anything going on in the chat right now. It's a fucking bizarre game. I'm so excited to be a part of it though, because again, it has so much hype behind it that this is a game that I feel kind of bad because this is a game. Not that it's my fault or anything. It's just I feel bad that like this dev's other games aren't getting as much attention. Anytime this dev tweets about another game they've created, crickets. Almost nobody interacts with their tweets, which sucks because the other games they've published are really, really good. But anytime they talk about this game, even vaguely, their Twitter explodes. That's right. I'm every voice in Among Us 2. I am the imposter. I'm the crewmate. It's amazing. Every voice in Among Us 2. They're not all easy to replicate, even for pro actors to do any accent. They do sometimes get training from experts, and those people like that probably thought that you could just whip out one because you're Asian. Oh yeah, absolutely, Brosapang. That was the gist of that audition was yeah, just do an Asian accent. And I was like, huh? What are you fucking talking about? Vent. Also the vent squeak in Among Us 2. That would be really funny. It's like, yeah, we have this fairly realistic sounding vent noise in the original game. Oh my god, I just broke my ankles. But we really want to replicate, like have someone just do a mouth noise. Funny mouth noises are really successful in video games. So if you could just make a... That's not what a vent sounds like. That was a chicken. See, I wouldn't have gotten the part. I wouldn't have gotten the part. They would have gone, that was a chicken. That wasn't a vent. That's the imposter vent. If there was a voice acting gig for this game, Mega, for Power Wash Simulator, I would audition fucking immediately. Not even a question, not a joke, not a meme. I would audition for a voice acting role. They could be like, we will pay you $200 to do this role. I would be like, I'm in. I do not care that it's $200. I'm in. I would do that immediately. Hey, Perline, what's up? Welcome to the stream. It's true. I was the cameras. Brian is a vent. That would be the funniest game credits. Actually, to be fair, I'm a well in a game. Like a well that you like put a bucket down. I'm a haunted well in a game. If you guys have ever heard of the horror game My Beautiful Paper Smile, that was actually the first voice acting gig. It's not good voice acting. I'm actually, when I hear my voice acting in that game, I'm like, oh, fuck, Jesus Christ, this is bad. Did you hear that weird rumbling noise? Aura Smith, I didn't, and I hate that you said that. Bubblecat, take care. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, but My Beautiful Paper Smile is like an adventure horror game. False alarm. Jenny put the washer on spin. I almost forgot that they messaged me. That kind of surprised me. But yeah, they, My Beautiful Paper Smile, really popular adventure horror game. And that was my first voice acting gig in a game ever. They let me be, the dev let me be the voice of the haunted well. So when the protagonist comes upon one of the haunted wells, it's me. I also have a cameo as like a piece of art in it too. Where there's like this really like messed up, demented looking version of my face as an Easter egg in the game. If you go into like one of the cabins and I think search behind like a table or something, there's a piece of paper that it will like zoom in on the piece of paper and it's like a picture of me smiling, but it's been rendered so I have like this extra wide, like beyond like the normal parameters of a smile. Like my like mouth extends beyond, and then like my eyes are all like white, and it just says like G on it. It's pretty creepy. Is that some sort of alien penis graffiti? It's a Nokian, apparently. It's angel writing. But it could be. I mean, I feel like I'm being pranked, and it's not actually. I think that's like the game being silly with me.
Hey, yo, random positivity chat.
Yo.
Y'all are all so amazing and loved and wonderful.
Thank you so much, Savvy. Thanks for the big bits. You're awesome. Thank you so much for being here. It's nice having you here. But yeah, that's it. I've been the voice of a well, so being the voice of a vent in Amogus 2, I'm all about it. I'll do that. I'll do that all day. I know they got the budget to pay me well. I'm not going to lie, my ADHD led me down a rabbit hole. But look, I found my way back. Are you guys proud? We're so proud of you. G and E. The picture in question is the ha emote. That would be a way better Easter egg. I also got to do the voice of a character named Hero69. In the game One Dreamer, which was like a cool game. I played the demo of before the dev ever recruited me to do voice acting. I got to be, Noise. Yeah, I was the name of this nerdy kid named Hero69. He's like, a man of culture, I see. He's basically just a Redditor. So, yeah. Woolroo, thank you very much for the 5 people in your raid and you joining in. We appreciate that. Thank you so much. I don't know. I almost said 5 gifted subs. That's not what happened at all. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. I hope you're having a good end of your weekend. We're just vibing with some quality conversation and some amazing game play. Ina, you're grounded. You were not allowed to do that. Ina, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. That's really nice of you. Thank you very, very much. Seriously, unbelievably generous. Like, that is not... You don't... God, I can't strike against myself because then I have to tell my therapist about that. Thank you very, very much for the 5 gifted. That's really, really very unbelievably generous. Thank you very much for gifting Melian, Sweater Ghost, Pajafree, Mimi290492, and Apple Bapple Tim Berthon. What is that name? Please explain your name if you're here in chat. If you're here in chat right now, please make sure you're saying thank you to Ina for the gifted subs. That's really nice.
Break out the L word.
Johnny, the 5 gifted joke already happened. Thank you. Thank you very much, Johnny, for 5 gifted as well. Sub bomb time. No, that's not a real time. I own several clocks and watches and things like that. That's not a real time. Thank you so much. Joy! Oh my god, guys!
The other L word. Lesbians?
Thank you very, very much, Joy, for the 5 gifted. All right, we maxed out level something hype train. We're good now. Thank you so much. That's really, really very nice. Now the new joke is that we're giving you much more than 5. It's like not a good joke though. Thank you very, very much. Thank you to Johnny for the 5 gifted to Jacob. Jacobino. Mass Effect Hero. C. Lisco. New Tothis. Wait, New Tothis Taco. And allegedly Vel. Any of you here, make sure you're saying thanks to Johnny. This name I'm not even going to say. That looks like a keyboard smash. It's literally like Flower Thurbert, Dragon Boy, Kuro Shimura, Disco Avocado, and Trash to the Second Power. If any of you are here, make sure that you're saying thank you to Joy.
Cheers, love.
Oh my god, we maxed out another hype train.
Hype train
Why?
success. Also on the topic of usernames, the origin of mine is based off of my love for Ness and Earthbound.
Okay, I love Earthbound. I love Ness is a fantastic character. Earthbound is a great game. I have a lot of respect for that. Thank you. So it's PK Omega. PK Omega. So the whole time I've been calling you Mega, I should have been calling you Omega. Thank you, or PK. Thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate that. Ina with a gifted sub to Shira as well. Shira, thank you. And Ina, thank you, both of you, for just being amazing mods, amazing members of the community. You were members of the community long before you were ever mods. And for that, I'm so damn grateful to both of you. Like, you're both really wonderful people. Like, thank you for being here. Thank you for doing what you do for this community. Wait, Ina gifted a year? Ina, more like Wina, am I right? What is going on? That's so much. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. That is really generous, and Shira, guess you're still stuck here forever. Sorry to you. That's my new name. Please call me Wina. Oh my god, what is happening?
The other L word.
Oh my god. Max, thank you very, very much, Max. Oh my gosh, you have also already given subs this stream. That's not me saying you shouldn't have given those. That was me pointing out an objective fact that you have already gifted subs this stream. Thank you so much. Thank you for the 5 gifted to Christina Gizzy. A trashy short potato. What a name. The Darkling. The Darkling dude. Okay. I'm not on point. And Blaze Dragon. If any of you are here, make sure that you're saying thank you. Because that is... there's a lot going on. And I just don't know how to say thank you enough. Like, thank you. That generosity like that is like... Thank you very much. I've talked about this before. Part of the reason, like, I have as many weird issues as I have is, like, I grew up with almost no friends whatsoever. I'm really bad at, like, maintaining a lot of things. Johnny.
The other L word.
Johnny. Johnny, this month has been an unbelievable thing. 5-minute crafts. What a raid message. Welcome, raiders. Welcome. Please read the rules so you don't get timed out by me, a modern nightbot. We're just doing some vibing. I'm being broken by my chat right now with bits and subs and stuff. Apparently, that's that time of the night. I do not understand why. But I am unbelievably I'm not generous. I'm unbelievably grateful, is what I meant to say. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you to Johnny for the 10 gifted to the community. Let me freaking read these names real quick here. Brian is so generous giving us his time. I would have listen, if people had hated this game, I would be doing this right now by myself. I wouldn't stream it. I would just play this game. I love this game. This is not me like, yeah, I'm giving my time, but I just thank you. I don't know what to say. Thank you. My streamer is so generous. Thank you guys for another level 5 hype train. That's to this stream alone. Thank you. Johnny has gifted Sachin crusty ass 420. That's almost as bad as clown fucker from earlier. Holy shit. Crusty ass 420. Mila Moon, Visby, V Raise Cat, Sin Furrier, Geeky Gamer Girl, Mila Grossa, Joe Spice, and Phantom Light. If any of you are here, make sure you're saying thank you to Johnny for those very generous subs. What a name, right, Mr. Lars? You decided to do it with us, though, and share the satisfaction. That's pretty generous. Well, I'm really appreciative of anyone hanging out. But this is a no face cam stream. This is a Sunday, no face cam, zero expectation stream. I don't expect people to gift subs. I don't expect people to even be here. Normally we're rocking these nights. No face cam stream. We're normally rocking with like 40 people watching me play like a JRPG and talk about bad battle mechanics or something. Thank you a ton to everyone who's here tonight. Gimli, thank you for the 271 bits. That's a lot of bits. Thank you so much. That's like the thing. 150 is a lot for one day. Yeah, it really is. It is an unbelievable amount. I've watched streamers get that in a single like sub bomb before and just like shrug it off, and it's always not casting shade. Everyone's affected by things and different perspectives and whatnot, but like it's always mind-boggling to see like streamers just get like 25 subs over and over and over and over and over again, like throughout the entire course of like a stream, and then like barely react to it. I think I will always be someone who has a heart attack every single time someone gifts a single gifted sub. That's just who I am. I really appreciate people's support because this is an optional thing that you guys are a part of. Like, you don't have to be here night after night hanging out with me. You don't have to watch me, like, be a living cartoon character, be an absolute weirdo on camera night after night. And so many of you do choose to do that with your time, and that means a lot. And like I was trying to say before I was rudely interrupted, might I add. Very rudely interrupted. I'm someone in my 30s. To a lot of you, that's really old. To some of you, it's not. I get that. But to a lot of you, that is really old. We don't just magically turn into...
Word. Lesbian?
Oh, my gosh.
The other L
Torio!
Lesbians?
Thank you so much for the 2 gifted. Thank you for your generosity. Thank you very, very much, Torio, for the 2 gifted to the community. Royal Alpha and Fizzy Peach, if any of you, or either of you are here, please make sure you're saying thanks for the gifted subs. Really hope you're enjoying your time as a part of this community. Savvy K, good night. Take care. Thank you so much for being here. Get some good rest. I wouldn't say it was rude. Giving money to your favorite streamer isn't rude. Interrupting is, though. Unbelievable. Unbelievable interruptions. How dare you? I mean, you're right. At the end of the day, I'm not like, oh my god, you guys are jerks for gifting subs. What a bunch of jerks. Inconsiderate jerks. I know to a lot of people, like, 30 feels old because you're not even, like, in your 20s yet. Please don't drop your age if you're a minor. It's a community rule. We don't want creepy people doing stuff, whatever, with your private info. But some of you are like, man, 30 seems so old. Some people in their 20s even think that. I hope I'm, like, living proof that you don't, like, turn to dust when you're 30. Like, I make a lot of, like, boomer jokes about myself, but, like, I'm I'm still pretty young. I literally went for a bike ride yesterday and burned like 1,700 calories. Like, and feel okay today. Like, my butt's a little sore, honestly. But, like, outside of that, like, I'm in pretty decent shape for the most part. I still get to enjoy all my hobbies. Like, just a normal person. If anything, I've really enjoyed my 30s more than I ever enjoyed my 20s. I've been really enjoying the perspective I've gotten. I've been enjoying, like, the experience. Like, it's basically, in my 20s, I found a lot of things that I really liked, and I made mistakes, and I just, like, dealt with those then. But when I hit my 30s, I've been making less mistakes and still getting to enjoy the things that I, like, locked in on in my 20s, and if anything, become, like, more consistent as, like, a person who, like, is into stuff. I still have fun. I literally play video games for a living. Like, I hope I'm living proof to people. You don't have to, like, quote unquote grow up and, like, be a part of specific social expectations just because you hit a certain age. But the amount of support on this channel is still always incredibly surprising to me. As someone who's, like, worked in the traditional working world for ever. Like, literally, up until a few years ago, I was still working traditional jobs. You know, paycheck to paycheck type stuff. This is a dream come true. This is very surreal. But it's super weird. It's really bizarre. Like, it doesn't feel like it is, like, a real thing. So to get any form of support at all on these streams where there's, like, especially on Twitch where there's thousands of people streaming right now, and you guys could go and watch literally fucking anyone you want. Like, it's really, really crazy that anyone's here at all. And it's very much appreciated. And especially when you combine that with the fact that I grew up with almost no friends up until, like, I hit, like, high school. I did not, like, start making, like, a lot of, like, a decent number. I don't even want to say a lot because, like, most people I talk to are like, yeah, I had this, like, friend group. And I'm like, you did? Holy shit, I had, like, 3 friends I could rely on in high school. And even then, they were kind of just, besides Dan, were, like, the people, like, that just happened to be there in some ways. They were, like, convenience friends. It's someone who's, like, not used to sort of positive attention, I guess, from other people. Streaming on Twitch is, like, one of the most bizarre things I've ever gotten to do. I am constantly surprised people want to support me as much as they do. Like, thank you very, very much. Like, long story short, like, thank you so much for being here. Like, it has made a difference in my life more than just the stereotypical, wow, I get money from Twitch so I can, like, pay bills and rent. Wow, and sell merch and stuff. Like, it has made such an impact on my life that my life will never feel the same because of all of you. Thank you very, very much. Like they always say, when the job is fun, it really doesn't feel like a job anymore. Absolutely. Like it still feels like a job. Like, obviously, that's, like, an exaggeration. Like, there's always going to be, like, days where I'm like, holy shit, there's so much to do, and I'm stressed out by all this stuff. But this beats me going to the office 10 out of 10 days, for me personally. I was getting so sick of, like, working in, like, the office setting. You know, I went full-time shortly after I quit my job as an owner of a company. That was hell. This is way, 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 way better. And I kind of don't even know how it happened, honestly.
Gotta hop out. Bedtime for this old lady.
Joy.
Thanks for letting me come here again, Muzi T6 Peter.
Thank you very, very much for the 200 bits. I really hope that you get some good rest. Don't ever thank us for letting you hang out here. Like, you're someone who's been here long enough to know that it doesn't matter if you take years off from this community. The door is always going to be open for you. Jinx, I also saw Jinx. I did see your message that said, "Brian, you've been hyping up the the 30s for you, and that if it sucks, you're gonna be really pissed at me." I can guarantee that at the very least, even if your 30s kind of suck, you'll know more than you did in your 20s. Like, that's just an inherent fact. I'm not saying, like, 20-year-olds don't know what they're talking about. You learn a lot of important lessons in your 20s, but you make a lot of mistakes to learn those lessons in your 20s. But when you're in your 30s, you still make some mistakes here and there. But I feel like, for me especially, like, I swallowed a big part of my pride. I'm not quite as, like, addicted to, like, being right. Like, I choose my battles. I measure my social and my mental energy and my emotional energy. I feel like I'm a lot more, like, balanced as a human being. If that makes any sort of sense. It might not. You might have to, like, actually hit your 30s to, like, feel that way. But, yeah. Very glad we went down the streaming route and built this community. You're a great creator for young people to look up to. While figuring their life out, and just people in general, but the point stands. God damn it. I've never set out to be a role model. I'm a goddamn weirdo, but the fact that there's anyone out there who, like, looks up to what I do, if I can inspire one person to just, like, even if it's not necessarily content creation, if someone goes, hey, you know, Brian constantly says, like, you know, you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. It could be the best day of your life. I want to try to live with that mentality, that mindset. If I can inspire people to think that way more often, then I'm really, really happy that I've had that impact even on that one person. It's not what I set out to do, but it's sort of like a natural byproduct of having a community, and I'm really happy about that. I think Rosapang might have been right. That looks like a straight-up dick up there. Harper draws. Take care. Get some good rest. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. After 24, I stopped caring. Yeah, I was around, like, 25 when I started. Like, I was still making mistakes. I was still being a shithead and, like, way too prideful. And I was, like, you know, insensitive about things. And I was just not being the best I could be. And sometimes it takes longer for some people to get to a point where, like, you're a little bit more measured, you're a little bit more gentle, you know, to hit that point of, like, do no harm, take no shit that I'm sort of in right now. Jinx, take care, get some good rest. We're going all-nighter. Oh, gosh. Okay, well, good luck. Holy shit. I hope you find some time to rest in the next few coming days here. Thanks so much for dropping by. I've made my fair share of mistakes in my life. But to get to a point where, like... So, like, honestly, that's a big part of it, is, like, to get to a point where, like, people, like, look up to me now. Especially, like, younger people. It's kind of crazy to hear. I mean, I'm not done with my 20s yet, but younger me was so mad at everything and it was exhausting. Right, yeah, and I carried a lot of that into even, like, my early 30s. I was just mad at the world all the time. I was mad at things going on in my personal life. I was mad at even the smallest, like, infraction against me where I was like, oh, someone's, like, making fun of me right now. Like, I'm mad at that. Or, like, someone's arguing, like, their incorrect point with me. I'm angry. Or I read the news today, so I'm just pissed. I'm just going to take it out on everyone around me, and it's going to become their problem. Like, I'm their problem, too, now. And, honestly, therapy helped with that a shit ton. And then also just, I ran out of energy. I'm sure there's some of you out there who go through that sometimes, where you're just mad. You go, hey, what the fuck is the point? Everyone sucks. You know, things don't get better. People can, like, spout all this good nonsense that they want, but it just never fucking gets better. I'm sure there's someone out there. You don't have to out yourself, by the way. It just, probability-wise, that's just how it is. There's always, like, angry young people. There's people who, like, haven't quite yet learned how to, like, pick their battles. Or they're in a situation where they have to constantly fight. And that sucks, too. And I've been in those situations as well. And it sucks when people are like, well, pick your battles. And you're like, I have to, like, live in this hell. All I can say is, as someone who came from a background like that, who's dealt with that kind of thing a lot in my life, unbelievable amounts of adversity, me saying generic sounding shit like you never know what's going to happen tomorrow, 100% is like it's a truth. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Tomorrow could suck ass. It could be fucking horrible tomorrow. A meteor could come and wipe out your car. You have no idea if that's going to happen. But it's absolutely worth living to tomorrow and pushing through to tomorrow to figure out what is going to happen. Because tomorrow, as far as you know, could be the best day of your life. It's what happened to me. I have told you guys really awful stories about, like, when I lived in Florida. Like, that was not a happy time of my life. There was people fucking doing awful shit every day down there. I was not a happy person to be a part of it. And every day I'd lay in bed after coming home from work, and I'd be like, what's the goddamn point? Everything sucks. Things are stupid. I'm never going to find someone who likes me for who I am. I'm always going to be, like, using alcohol or something to, like, run away from my issues, which is going to cause more issues. I'm just going to die here, like, miserable, angry, like, ready to punch every person I see. It was an era where I was getting into, like, fist fights, like, pretty regularly with, like, people, like, strangers at parties over the dumbest shit. It was a really, really ugly, bad time. I'm not a fan of, like, the memories I have from there. Morgan laughing in, haven't met you yet. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, and I mean, that's a great point right there, honestly, is I met Morgan. I wasn't even looking for a relationship when I met Morgan. I was like, this girl seems really fucking cool, and we have a lot in common. It'd be cool to have a friend. It'd just be, like, really cool to have a friend right now. And we started talking, and one thing just led to another, basically. And if I hadn't pushed through and, like, seen what the next day was, then the next day was, I never would have met her. I never would have been, as enriched in my life as I've been, as fortunate in my life as I have been since I've been able to get to know her. I'm glad I was forced to leave Florida when I was 14 because life for me would have definitely been different if I stayed there. Florida is a weird place. Not just from, like, my personal, like, experiences there. Like, Florida is a place that even before I had moved there, I had a lot of experience because I had family that lived there. Florida's a goddamn bizarre state. It's a weird place. Friends to lovers trope. I don't know, guys. Take it from someone that chat regularly calls a boomer, but then in the same breath is like, Brian, you know so much about life. I don't really know that much about life. A secret that adults will never tell you is we don't know what the fuck we're doing. 99% of the time. We're just winging it. We're trying our best to. Some people in their 30s I know have regular breakdowns over stuff. I have breakdowns over stuff sometimes too. That's okay. As long as it's balanced with, eventually figuring things out and doing what's best for you and others around you. As long as you're trying your best, that's all that really matters in those scenarios. But take it from someone who has gotten to live a honestly fucking weird life. Like, you guys do not even know half the stories I have to tell, and some that probably I'll never tell on stream. But, like, you really don't know half the things that I've gone through in life. And that's not like my life's been so hard. You guys don't know what I've done to get here. Yeah, it's nothing like that. Like, fuck people who who do like try to get a head start in the oppression Olympics. That's weird as hell. That's like trauma vomiting. It's more of like I've seen some pretty rough patches in life. I still don't entirely know what I'm doing, but it's way better than it was like 10 years ago, 5 years ago, even last year. Like even taking 2020 out of the equation, like as a person, like life is better right now than it was 365 days ago. It can get better. It really can. I know some of you out there are glass half empty type people. I used to be too. I'm not saying convert to this like weird emotional cult. Just know you sort of get to like figure out how full the glass is throughout life with your own like experiences and shit. You get to fill that glass like to whatever amount you want over time. Might not be right now, but this is, it's just a reality of the world. Things might get better, they might not. Sure. That's like really like disheartening for some people to hear, but it's like the most realistic thing. They might get better, they might not. Why not try to see if they'll get better? Because when they do, they're going to be awesome. The glass is overflowing. Oh shit, oh fuck. It's a glass of crab milk. Oh my god. I really thought when I was younger that at my age now I'd know what I was doing. I'm more lost now than ever. That's okay. I've been there. I feel that way a lot some days. There are days like last night, I literally just played Minecraft for like 6 hours. Just like dissociated completely. I had like other things to do. And I was like, you know what? Well, I didn't even make the conscious decision. I just started playing, and then that was it. That was the night. It's okay. It happens. You feel lost sometimes. Things don't always go right. They statistically cannot. But when those good moments hit, fuck, bro. So worth the wait. I promise you. Just got back from work, and you would not believe the rude-ass guy I dealt with today. Those rude-ass guys. Frickin' A. They're rude asses. I'm sorry you had to deal with that. That sucks. People just need to be nicer. People need to be just... People just need to learn to not be assholes. How much better the world would be if people just shut their mouths when they didn't need to weigh in on something and were way more chill. Like, have a beer, smoke a little, do whatever you need to do to, like, chill out. Just fucking relax, you know? Play some Power Wash Simulator. This game is awesome. I always hate when I get asked where I see myself in 5 years because I'm like, I don't know. Anything can happen and change the plans I have set. Exactly, right. Just, it's, like, nice to have a framework sometimes, right? It's nice to have, like, some sort of framework plan. Some general idea. It's okay to set goals. But just also be aware, like, life changes. And it can change really fast. And it can change in very unpredictable ways. If we could predict the future, like, you know, wouldn't that be nice? But you can't, really. Like, just do as best as you can. And if plans change or whatever, do your best you can in that situation as well. That's really it. It's really generic, but, like, holy shit. It's really all you can do. COVID has definitely made the assholes way more confident in their assholery. Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's been really weird to see. It's like the death of empathy. It's like the rise of apathy, the death of empathy a lot of the times. And it really bothers me because a lot of things that people are, like, getting angry at, like, especially COVID related, are, like, things that don't affect them in any way. Like, if I decide as a vaccinated person to still wear a mask just because I want to set that precedent or because I am worried about getting asymptomatic COVID that I then pass on to someone who's more immunocompromised than me, That's my choice. That doesn't fucking affect you in any way. That doesn't keep you from having, like, being able to go to the store. That's fine. Go to the store without your mask. I don't give a shit. But for me and mine, I'm going to do my due diligence. That doesn't affect your life. Be the best version of you. Yeah. Brian, it's truly a pleasure to listen to you. You support me in more ways than you know. Thank you for that. Koya, I'm glad that I can. Again, tonight is just... These streams are always, like, a little bit weird. They're like, no face cam, so I don't have, like, extra pressure or expectation on me. I'm completely naked right now. That'd be the fucking worst. I would be more self-conscious off camera, naked, talking on stream, than I would be, like, shirtless on camera. If I was, like, naked right now, I would be so self-conscious, even with the camera off. I'd be like, oh my god, what if the fucking camera accidentally turns on? Like, what? Oh god, what? I'd be freaking out. I would be constantly distracted by my own nakedness. That'd be terrible. There's no expectations today. The fact that we have like 150 subs tonight, and we've just been like talking about whatever. We've had several raids, which is like really cool. Like that all of this is unexpected. I'm just hanging out. I'm just trying to have a relaxing time, and everyone who's here is like honestly so great. Like so appreciated. Like so appreciated. Like thank you for being here. You guys are great. You would check every 5 minutes to make sure the camera was off. Oh yeah, absolutely. Someone who is immunocompromised, still vaxxed, thankfully. Thank you. Oh, that was to someone else. Yeah. Thank you to anyone else doing that as well. I have people who are immunocompromised, like, in my own life. So, yeah. Simply disconnect the camera. You never know with technology, though. Listen. I've seen WALL-E. I know what those robots are capable of. See, Brian, if you simply dug Minecraft sand the way you power wash, the world would be at peace. Boogie could be filming. Yeah, Boogie could expose me. If I did this. Oh wow. What if I did it the opposite of what you said, Shira? All right, we'll do the rest of that later. Go eat sand? You gave me the idea. I learned it from you. I learned it from watching you. Boogie sus in the vent, like... Yeah, there's no way Boogie's not always watching. Or at this point, it's probably like Boogie's kids. I don't think Boogie was the type of beetle to have a lifespan of, like, years. Or a year, or whatever it is. Boogie the Third, yeah. I hope Boogie has multiplied in the vent, and one day thousands will spill out. You realize you're wishing that on Morgan as well. So, it's... it's not just cursing me. You're actually causing harm to Morgan as well. Who, might I add, does okay with bugs, but not great with them. They'll stay away from her. I hope Boogie is happy inside the vent. Me too. I think I shared a picture of Boogie once, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I did. Boogie was like this giant, like... I don't even know what kind of... I can't remember the name of the beetle that Boogie was. But Boogie was like... Boogie came out one time, was on my face cam. Just staring at me. Huge fucking beetle. Absolutely like Goliath beetle, like huge beetle. I forgot the name of the beetle. But I showed Morgan the picture at the very least. He's really big. He wasn't a roach. No, he wasn't a roach. He looked like a giant ladybug. Like he had like spots. He was like all orange, but he was like a huge, massive beetle-sized, like just humongous. Was it Ringo? Wait, Ringo? Like Ringo Starr from the Beatles? I actually found a tick chilling on a toilet paper roll in my bathroom this morning on the second floor, and there's no windows in here. How? You have pets that might have brought one in accidentally? That's very possible. God, that's a beetle-sized beetle. Is that what I said? Oh, because I keep saying beetle, Ringo. I get it. I'm so stupid. That took like 8 years too long for me to get that joke. I don't know how to describe Boogie. Like Boogie was like probably the size of like a $50. Maybe a little small, probably a little smaller than that. But Boogie was huge. I honestly don't know how Boogie squeezed into the vent. The mold you're power washing off looks like what's in Lav's month-old spit cup from that stream of trying nasty food. Oh, I saw the thumbnail of Lav's spit cup, and because Morgan is subscribed to Lav on YouTube, and hers is the only account we use to watch YouTube videos anymore. So it came up in our sub feed on our TV, and I was really upset that I had to see it at all. I wish I could wash my eyes and unsee, yeah. Hey, what's up, Stoned? Welcome to the stream. Holy shit, I didn't realize what time it is. Just to warn you, I will not be streaming much longer. We've been streaming for 3 hours tonight. Holy shit. I did not know that. And we're only 50% done with this home. To be fair, we did already do the full golf cart. That was really fun. The golf cart was a good wash. That was excellent serotonin for the brain. Dopamine and serotonin combine to create Power Wash Simulator. I could probably, like, hurry up. I feel like the margins for this, like, it's been pretty liberal as far as, like, how much dirt and mold it's allowed me to, like, keep on stuff to consider 100% clean. Been pretty wild. It's been pretty liberal media. I'm okay, a bit better now that I'm home. I'm glad. Glad that you're feeling all right. Sorry to hear that you weren't feeling as well before you were home, though. You're having so much fun on the haunted house. I am, even though I got, like, jump scared by the first, like, job's done. Ding! I knew it was going to happen, too. That's the worst part. I just got jumpy. Unless the game is luring me into, like, a false sense of security, and I'm about that, like, something's going to pop up in this window and be like, meh. I looked up what a grapevine... Yeah, the grapevine beetle. That's it. 2 years? Yeah, it's like it was a grapevine beetle. Who remembered that? Like... This game has the same graphic design style as Shell Shockers. I mean, pretty much all, like, house flipper style home renovation game type things. I don't know what Shell Shockers is, but, like, they all have a very similar... Like, most of them are, like, made in Unity, like this one. Unity has very limited assets. Like, you can do really cool stuff with Unity, but, like, they're gonna all look kind of similar. Thank you. I appreciate it. It should improve a bit when I change jobs in less than 2 weeks. Stone, we're really proud of you. We're happy. We're excited. We're very, very excited for you to be able to get new work conditions. And hopefully be a lot happier. Because you deserve it. You do. God, that's so satisfying. The mold is gross, but, like, getting rid of it is pretty satisfying. I went back on your Twitter to find the post about Boogie because I remember the picture you were talking about, but not really. And in the post, you said he was a grapevine beetle. Yeah. So he's a grapevine beetle. He's pretty huge. So he could still be there. Yeah, I guess he could still be alive. He was on my fucking camera, though. How much did this game cost? Well, I bought this on Steam sale, so I don't know its real price. I think it's like $17 or something like that. I got this during the Steam summer sale alongside Hades, which is apparently another satisfying game, but like on the opposite spectrum of games. Like that's a game that like you play because you want like a cool story and shit. This is a game that you play because you are desperately in need of serotonin in your brain. Hades is so good. I love everything about it. Yeah, everyone has just told me really good things about it, and I'm so excited. Koyati, take care. Thank you so much for being here. Good luck with cleaning as well. If you don't mind me asking. I didn't make the game, so I don't mind you asking how much it is at all. I'm just playing it. You know? Thank you. Yeah, my current is working me to death, quite literally. I mean, that's how the restaurant industry is in general. Yeah. I know I've been doing this for some years now, but that's... but there's definitely a line. Absolutely. I really hope that... I really, really hope that wherever you end up, it's much kinder to you. The restaurant industry has its highs and lows for sure, but it is such a unbelievably, like it's just like an accepted fact that it's like full of burnout. Like that it burns out its employees and shit. Like it's a rough one. I have been... My first job, actually, not working for my family, not working for my dad, was working in a restaurant. And I was not a huge fan of it. People who are able to stick with that are made out of fucking, like, willpower and titanium. It is a really, really grueling industry. The amount of people that we lost in my time there, who like came and went, was pretty huge, and I did not even work there that long. I just worked there for like a few months, honestly, in the grand scheme of my life. But like as a 15-year-old boy, I was like, oh my god, this is tough. Because they had me doing... I was hired as a dishwasher, but as many people who worked in the restaurant industry know, you don't always only do the job you're hired for. So I was a dishwasher who also had to be a stock boy and like bring in all like the shipments and stuff that we would get in on shipment trucks of like different ingredients and whatever, and stock like the giant like storage like pantry we had. I had to be a food prepper. I had to be a bar back, which I don't think I was allowed to do because I was not old enough to be like holding a jug of alcohol, like a keg of alcohol. But they made me do it anyway. I bussed. I really liked being food prep. That was actually fun. Like getting like salads ready and like prepping chicken for the cook and stuff. That was cool. That was really, really neat. But I did not just wash dishes. It was really tough. Apparently I have over 24 hours into Power Wash Sim. I think I'm on the last level. I'm sad about this. Oh, no. Well, the dev just tweeted to me that they are adding a bunch more. And that based on the current roadmap, their plans for the game, they are not even, like, they haven't implemented even, like, a fifth of what they're, like, trying to put in. So, yeah. It's a lot more content's on the horizon. It does suck thinking that, like, you're almost out of content currently. That does suck. Aren't you supposed to be licensed to be behind the bar? Yeah, right. So, but that's also restaurants. They don't really care. They do not really care about a lot of those regulations because it's such a frantic work environment. It's so intense. Like, you sort of don't have the time to think about that kind of stuff. I mean, there was definitely someone thinking about it. Like, my manager was definitely thinking about that kind of stuff. But he didn't care because we had customers to serve. Most restaurants are legit anarchy. Yeah, they're anarchy that, like, just does not give a shit about, like, rules and regulations. That's like literally why, like, the administration that, like, the health bureau has to, like, go in and, like, assign restaurants, like, a health rating of, like, A to F. It's very intense to work in. Kitchen staff don't have an age. I worked in a dish pit in a bar at 14. Right, yeah, exactly. So, like, yeah, I was 15. And I had to, yeah, like, do like bar backing stuff. Like, I was bringing the kegs from the storage room, which was on our second floor, which really sucked. I'd have to bring those down the stairs, lift them by myself, bring them behind the bar, hook them up to the hose. And a lot of the times I'd have to bring drinks, like when the front bar was overwhelmed, we'd prep drinks in the kitchen, which was the first time I ever actually got to try a strawberry daiquiri. Because one of the staff there was just like, hey, kid, you want to try this? Well, he didn't call me kid. He was like, hey, Brian, you want to try one of these? And I was like, am I allowed? And he's like, sure, whatever. Just don't tell anybody. So this first time I ever tried a strawberry daiquiri was in that kitchen. But we were prepping drinks and that we'd then I would have to run to the front bar to help the bartender. So that was all part of my job, and I was only being paid, I think back then it was like $6.50 an hour to be a dishwasher. That was like minimum wage or something. It was like $6.25, $6.50, something like that. And I did not get tips. I did not get to split tips when I did busing. I did not get to... Who was bussing? I did not get to split tips when I was doing any of the bar stuff. But I did get paid under the table. So, yeah. It is, they do not give a shit. So the whole like, hey, aren't you supposed to be a certain age to be behind the bar like argument? Every restaurant will be like, of course you do. And we would never, ever, ever break that law. That's a labor law. That is not allowed to be broken. We would never do that. But you throw a party of 8 at the entryway of that restaurant when there's already 2 parties of 10 sitting down, and they will not give a fuck about the law. The amount of people who are genuinely surprised when something happens or something goes wrong that isn't their fault when I say that it's fine and it's something that's obviously out of their control is too many. I think I missed the context of this comment. Is this about working in a restaurant? I'm sorry. I was not paying attention to chat. $275-ish an hour to be a waitress/waiter without tips. Yeah, that's fucking insane. Honestly, like that should be illegal. Waiters and waitresses do so fucking much that they deserve at least minimum wage plus tips. That is 100% what they deserve. Like they should not be getting streamer wages. Where it's like full reliance on tips. That should not be how that goes. Where where Twitch then takes half of it. Just my typoing, I mean in any customer service industry. Got it. Yeah. I mean any customer service industry is fraught with weirdness, for sure. But it isn't because tips definitely help supplement income. Yeah, right. God, fucking the people who argue against giving waiters, waitresses, service people under minimum wage because they get tips are the biggest assholes in the world. Who have never lived in reality. Like, just give them minimum wage or more plus tips. And honestly, it should be way more than minimum wage based on the amount of work waitresses do. And waiters do. There's so fucking much to their job that I could never... Whoa. See, there was so much left there that I could have cleaned, but it gave me credit for this. This is crazy. I don't have the memory to be a waiter. I can't do that. Even if I had the little pad and pen, I'd still fuck up something. I'd forget whose drink goes where, you know. I wouldn't be able to do that job. The hustle and bustle of not bumping into each other when you're going to pick up an order from the kitchen or put in like a special order to stay out of like your other team member's way. Just all of that is like fucking nuts to me. And then to do customer service on top of it, like we pay like people in call centers like minimum wage. Like people who answer the phone and go, hey, thank you so much for calling whatever. Like, thank you so much for calling Microsoft. How can I help you today? Like, we pay those people minimum wage. Or more. I don't know how much they actually get paid, but they get paid at least minimum wage. But waiters have to do that as well in person where the person could, like, say something or do something shitty. It's really yucky. I don't like how that industry is treated. I'm a waitress in my time, and I feel that struggle. It's hard work. It really is, Haley. I dropped shit left and right because of how clumsy I am. Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. The balancing part, the physical part of that, being on your feet that long and moving around and shit. Holy shit. Pay these people. Pay these people. To serve people, like, food that they probably are capable of cooking themselves. Like, at most restaurants, it's food that you go there for the convenience. You go to restaurants because, like, it's convenient. You don't feel good. You want to treat yourself. You are celebrating something. You go to restaurants. Restaurants are completely about convenience for the consumer. They are not a necessity in the sense of people can only afford... oh, man, God, my life is so hard. I can only afford to eat at Olive Garden. Like, that's not a real scenario. So pay these people, you know? They're doing other people a service. That is a complete convenience, complete optional convenience. That's that. End of story. I forgot how I got on this rant. I think it was about the restaurant industry. It's so much work. Anyone who works in the restaurant industry, like, more power to you for doing that. I'm so sorry that you have to deal with shitty people, shitty bosses, shitty work environment. If you like your restaurant job, that's awesome. I'm glad that you found one that's great to you. I know I wouldn't have been able to last if I had tried to stay longer. I absolutely hate this argument that people who are working entry-level jobs shouldn't get paid minimum wage because anyone can do it. Like, so doesn't mean they don't deserve a living wage. And then also, on top of that, with that logic, not everyone can do it. As we just evidenced through chat, I wouldn't be able to do that shit. Being a waiter would be so far beyond my skill set I'm barely able to. I'm a fucking internet clown. I'm an idiot online. That's my only skill. Wait, Park Warden's back. How do, Dirt Finder? I got a real doozy for you when you can spare a minute for us over at the recreational grounds. Oh, God. Freaking Park Warden again. And Martha Hubbard. Hello, is this the Grime Bandits? I need some help with my poor little play school. All right. Well, we'll get to you eventually. We're only 60% done. Aura also says, oh, another thing. Careful how you go around the volcano. We went down there to enjoy a smoky sunset, and Jenny saw a UFO pop out of the top and disappear. You can say, look, a UFO. The volcano? Did I miss a giant part of this home? Is she talking about the chimney? If anyone could do it, why doesn't everyone then smile? Right? I love cooking, but as a socialist trans girl, I hate capitalism and this industry. We salute you, comrade. It's visible at other houses? The volcano is? Wait, for real? Wait, do I have to clean a volcano at some point? Oh my god, I fell off the side. I have no ankles anymore, but I guess that's okay. That'd be amazing if I get to clean a volcano. This game's wacky, wild, and excellent. I love it. My favorite customer service job is the one I have now. Everyone just wants weed, and I get to turn people away sometimes. That is, as the gamers say, epic. Dub so big, boss man. That is a pretty sweet freaking job. Pretty cool. That's awesome. New York just recently legalized, so a lot of they aren't able to recreationally sell it yet. So you can only still go to medical dispensaries for it, and you still need like a medical license. But like, it's mainly to help get people who are like incarcerated for weed possession out of prison, which I'm really happy about. Until they start selling recreationally down the line. So, pretty cool. Pretty neat. I'm happy about people being able to enjoy something that has a lot of evidence that it helps with like mental health and chronic pain and other health conditions. That is way, way, way safer than alcohol. So that's pretty cool that you had that job. That's pretty neat. Sounds very chill, as that industry tends to be. They're apparently trying to set up recreational dispensaries in New York. I'm excited. Yeah, apparently it's going to be sometime in like April next year. So, pretty cool. Neat to hear about. I don't always agree with everything New York does politically, but I think this was a really big win, especially for people who are incarcerated unfairly, disproportionately affected by possession charges and things like that. So, yeah. If it weren't for medical cannabis, I would be addicted to opiates. I'm only 21. Yeah, that's another thing. It's a much safer alternative to, like, the big pharma painkillers, for sure. I think it's a smart move by New York. I think it's a very smart move. Wow, we are not even a third. Wait, we're like barely a third of the way done with the roof. How is that possible? This is like, this has got to be over a third. Az, take care. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you hanging out. Nene Bird, hello, hi. Or Nini Bird, or Neen Bird. I don't know why I said it Nene like the dance. Like, instantly defaulted. Like, I've been on the internet way too long. All right, we're going to get to 65 because that's a passing grade. Or is it like Nene Bird? Now I'm all confused in my own brain. We're going to get to 65. Not any farther, though, because otherwise I'm going to get stuck playing this damn thing. When I'm 64. D's get degrees, C's get degrees. I mean, technically D's do, right? It's not a failing grade. They did used to say, because, like, so Rochester, one of our biggest companies here that sort of shit the bed because they didn't adapt with the times, is Kodak, which is a very, very important company when it comes to cameras and film, historically. The joke used to be that if you wanted a really good paying job at Kodak, that C's get degrees. So that is a joke that I heard a lot even when I was growing up. It was like, if you want to become like a career Kodak worker, they will only hire you if you're like an average student. They didn't want anyone too smart. Because they might want a management position or something. I'm sure is the logic behind that. It's really weird to hear that from some people. And then that's been around forever. That's been around since like Morgan's parents have told us stories of them being told that back then. So, love being average. There's nothing wrong with being average, especially academically, since it has been proven so many times that everyone learns differently, and everyone is not like, you know, everyone's not interested in the same things. Like, you might be interested in a certain thing that you excel at academically that another person is not interested in at all, who won't excel academically as a result. I think it's very, very silly that there's, like, standards like that. High school standards, C for college. But they wanted people who got, like, specifically, like, C's on their, like, report cards and shit to work at Kodak. And then they didn't adapt with the digital camera, and then Kodak stocks fell, and they fell behind technologically, and that's Rochester's silly, silly history. My quick history lesson of our industry here. We also are where Xerox originated. Anyone who's old enough to remember Xerox machines. They're still used in some offices, from what I know. Xerox used to be humongous, gigantic employer in Rochester, and like would like fly people into work here and stuff. That also went the way of the dodo bird. Bausch and Lomb used to own the rights to what the hell? Some sunglasses that are like luxury now. What am I thinking of? Ray-Ban. Ray-Ban used to be owned by Bausch & Lomb here in downtown Rochester. Not exactly sure what they do anymore. I know that they do something. But that is no longer something that they own. Rochester's history is wild. Accidentally, when I was in high school, I would simply try to be average in my AP classes because I logically placed being average in the AP classes as being an A student in the normal classes. That's kind of a cool way to put it into perspective, because that is, like, semi-true, I guess? I don't know. Because you are technically taking a college course at that point. I don't know. I don't know how that grading system... I didn't even know how the grading system in AP worked. I just, like, was put in a bunch of AP classes. My parents were like, yeah, we'll do that because it will save money for college degrees. And I just took the classes and did as best as I could, and I got to take a shit ton of credits into college, to the point, I've brought this up before, like, I could have skipped my freshman, I think, first semester and most of the second semester of my freshman year in college if I'd wanted to. So, like, 3/4 of, like, my freshman year could have been, like, skipped if I'd wanted to, because I brought so many credits from AP into college. So it technically was a good deal for my parents to put me into AP. It just, I didn't see anything that special about it. I thought it was kind of dumb, honestly. And some of the classes were taught just as badly. So, I don't know. I was never able to because I did poorly in my AP exams. Yeah, you know, it's kind of silly, right? They make you go through an entire college course. And I get that that's the way college does it too, but you're a high schooler, so there should be, like, some sort of caveat. Where, like, you took this college-level course in high schooler in high school as a high schooler, and they don't give you any sort of, like, leeway if, like, oh, you scored beneath a 4, so you can't bring that into college. Like, what are you fucking talking about? 3 is passing in AP. Every 3 should count. AP scores come out in a few days. I'm terrified. The pass rate for the A-Push test was 48%. Oh my gosh, yeah. Even back when I took A-Push, like, for those of you who don't know, AP U.S. history, it was not a great pass rate on that. I'm sure you did great though. The fact that you're nervous about it means you tried really hard. I'm assuming you actually like studied and stuff. I hope you did very well. Okay, I said 65, like, oh my god, I didn't even realize how much I'd done already. Alright. We are at 67, and even doing that much of the roof didn't put us up another percentage, so I think I'm done here, guys. We're gonna save it. I gotta end the stream, it's late. I didn't mean to stream this long, but I'm glad I got to. I've been lurking mostly, but I'm going to get some rest. Much love, everyone. Haley, get some wonderful rest. Thank you for being here at all. We really appreciate you a lot. Thank you so, so much for chilling. You're great. All right, chat. I had fun. I hope people had fun just chilling out tonight. Tonight was awesome. Tonight was, like, really, really, honestly, super crazy, the amount of support that came through. Like, unbelievably generous. Conversation was fun. This game, I don't know what it is. This game just, like, brings, like, the ultra chill out in me, and then I feel like chat just follows suit. That they, like, you guys just, like, pick up on the vibe. And, I like it a lot. It's been really, really wonderful. 69 people here right now. Nice, nice. Especially for like 1:30 in the morning on a Sunday. Good talks. I enjoyed it very much, but I rarely, if ever, don't enjoy streams. Oh, I know. That's really sweet of you. Thank you. Got to get all the subs to pay your water bill. That was not the point of that title for the stream. I almost made like a fake Venmo command for it, and I was like, people will actually try to like donate money to me. I was gonna have like a like type, like my water bill is gigantic, like talking about the in-game water bill. And it's like type Venmo to help me out. And it was going to be like a Venmo command that would like bring up like a line that just said, Brian does not have a Venmo. And that would have been it. But then I was like, I don't want to see people like fucking coming in here and being like, oh, you're a leech, or like people coming in and just spamming the Venmo command like over and over. That would have been super annoying to me. I just wanted to vibe. This is low expectation day, you know? It was a no face cam, zero expectation stream, and I hope that people enjoyed that. Pay Brian's bills. That is an unnecessary thing to do. We've definitely like I covered that again. I get regular sponsored video work that I do for a website that helps do that kind of thing. Anything that comes through and subs, bits, direct donations, merch, whatever is all bonus, and I'm really grateful for all of it, and I'm glad I'm able to put it back into the stream. I'm really, really glad I'm able to like continue to fund the stream with the stream itself. Pay for things that Brian doesn't need. If it makes you feel better, I bought Taco Bell today, okay? I bought Taco Bell today. That was my thing I didn't need. Fun times, great vibes, perfect serotonin. Baby spell, I'm so glad to hear that. Mazel tov, thank you. Pay for shiny cardboard. We have currently, like, more shiny cardboard than I am able at my, like, 4 packs an hour rate to, like, I would be incapable of opening all of this in, like, a 24-hour stream. We are well stocked on Pokemon cards right now. I haven't been buying many more of them. I have a booster box of Vivid Voltage I bought recently. I put up on Twitter. I'm really excited for that because I missed a ton of Vivid Voltage cards because, like, the whole, like, flipper market's still insane. So people were just buying up Vivid specifically because it's such a great set. So I didn't get to open as much Vivid as I wanted to over all this time. So I'm glad that I was able to snag another booster box of it. So we'll do that. We got a whole bunch of, like, collections. I found some Champions Path the other day, which is, like, crazy. I haven't seen that out in the wild in forever. I was just at a Barnes & Noble, and it happened to be there, and I was like, what? So I bought it. So we got a whole bunch. Gold-plated couch. Gold-plated couch. Oh, my God. Oh, the gold-plated couch. God, what a weird meme. Like, this community could have its own, like, ancient memes, like, website or, like, Twitter account. Like, there are so many unbelievably old memes that just randomly will, like, be brought up. You want to drive tank. The quesadilla era. Jesus God. Those are the dark ages of memes here. It's the dark times. I'm going to get going, guys. I really, really appreciate all the company tonight. Everyone was fantastic. I really like these Sunday streams. I like these no face cam streams because, again, I don't feel like I have a lot of expectation on me to, like, be there on camera doing things, like, as a content creator. Not that I, like, focus on that most of the time when I'm streaming, but it is nice to, like, not have to at all. Like, thank you so much. Bye, see you never. Wow. Let's never bring those back. Praise be... And as you say that, Brookie, praise be poop quesadilla. God, what an era. I hope people had fun. I hope people enjoyed just the chill vibe. I think, like, nights I'm not feeling great, where I kind of have to, like, push myself to stream a little bit more. I might do more no face cam randomly, because, like, this has been a nice experiment doing it on Sunday. Eat Pilar. Oh, man. Don't say that around Shira. Now Shira's going to be thinking about Hollow Knight and the pain of me not finishing it because we were fighting that... What was it? Was that, like, underground boss? I think I fought, like, the grub boss, and I died to it, like, 16 times, and I was like, all right, I think I'm going to take a break from this game. And then I just kept getting lost because I have no idea where the hell to go in the game. Eat Pilar wouldn't be a dead meme if you had kept playing. Just you watch. One of these days, I'm just going to randomly be like, guys, it's a Hollow Knight stream, and you're going to freak out. I hope everyone has a lovely, lovely, lovely end of stream here as we're winding down. I'll throw a fucking party. Such a chill, lovely stream. See y'all later. Take care, Torio. Thank you for your generosity. Thank you guys for all the follows, the bits, the subs, the resubs, gifted subs. Like, god damn it. This is such an unbelievable number to me. Like, 823 total subs, 150 of those tonight. That's just nothing I ever expected to ever happen when I started streaming. Thank you so much for all the support to the channel again. I know I keep coming back to that, but, like, it really means a lot. Like, oh my god. Still thinking about that clown username that got a gift sub. Yeah. I hope they are well. But thank you so much for the company, guys. Thank you to those of you who just lurked even. I hope you got some good energy out of the stream. Heard some funny stories, whatever it was that you were looking for. I hope you got it. Fables, don't invoke them. Oh, God. Anyway, I hope you guys have an absolutely wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever it may be for you. You guys are the best in the world. I really, really do appreciate everyone who was here tonight. Cranky2988. Oh, man, I miss Cranky2988 so much. I really do. I hope that they're well. Like, I'm genuinely hoping that they're okay. Thank you for your company. Yo, thank you for yours. Seriously, it's always nice to have you here, Jay Stitches. You guys can't see it, but I am flashing finger hearts. Love you all so very much. I really, really do. And I will see you all in the next stream. Tomorrow, remember, is a split day. Morgan and I share streaming, so she'll be streaming before me. Make sure you go and support her. I love her so much. If you don't know who Morgan is, she is my fantastic partner. I'm so proud of her, and I want to see her continue to succeed as well. And if you, oh, wow, Ina, quick on the draw. I'll be streaming for a short while after that. Thinking about maybe doing some Minecraft, showing you guys what I worked on when I was, like, randomly dissociating last night. Because I made a whole bunch of new shit. It looks kind of neat. But I will see you guys in the next stream. So, goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Goodbye. I don't know why I'm actually physically waving right now. Nobody can see me. Goodbye. Goodbye.
You've been thinking I moved on, but you should know I waited for you. Even if I tried, I could never let you go. You should know I waited. I'm always waiting for you. I'm always waiting for you. You should know I waited. Oh, this time you've been thinking I moved on, but you should know I waited for you. Even if I tried, I could never let you go.